That's why peanut butter Snickers are my favorite. Hi, welcome back to Spelunking and Dragons. I will
What?
be
What?
your
Spelunking and dragons?
Spelunking and Reptiles. Dragons are
There
a
we
type
go.
of reptile.
I mean,
There
it
can be
fits.
Komodo. It could have been a Komodo dragon. It could have been a serpent. It could have been any type of reptile. It could have been an overgrown gecko.
Not technically wrong, and that's my favorite kind of not wrong.
That's
Yep.
right. That's the best kind of not wrong. I'm Steve.
might
I
be
will
right.
be your dungeon master this evening, your shoulder to cry on, person that you can trust when all the chips are down to absolutely poke fun at you.
He's gonna
So,
kill us all.
there's a good chance of it.
Mm.
I don't
It's
want to,
happened
but I
before.
can't promise I won't enjoy it.
That's a fair point.
What's up? I'm Casey playing Dude with Two Swords, and Totes with the power of friendship. We're gonna make this happen, y'all.
Jake here playing Jonah Ashmark and Totes, buddy, I got your back. Just nobody hurt my friends. What's your power level?
What's your power level?
Oh, right.
Mine's really high. I'm AV Maestro. I'll be playing as Odell, and I still wear the tin hats. I'm convinced it's gonna protect me eventually.
2 more heals.
I'm new Justin, aka Frankenpine, aka Monk Mink, Mink the Monk. I'm confused myself. That is the fun of it all. I just came here to run really fast.
You're confused, bro. I'm confused, bro.
I love my new friends though.
Hey, Odell. I
Yes.
can fly.
Hey, guess what, Jonah? I can still
What?
die,
Yeah, you can.
unfortunately.
Yeah, you can. You
I
can die.
put the hat a little tighter as a result of that comment. Just a little tighter.
Here, I'll hand you the noose so you can tie it.
Oh my gosh.
So where we left off, believe that. Well, you know what? Do you guys want to cover it? What do you want me to cover it? How are we doing?
I'm good with you doing
Well,
it.
we had a talk with a lady that we tried to follow, and that did not go well. So then we just were honest with her, and that kind of got us out of a lot of trouble. And they followed us back, and there was some weird creatures with them and whatever else. And we fought against some shit that was in along our way to Candlekeep, and got to try out our new level 3 abilities. And then after that, I think we made it through just fine, and we were able to go back to the keep to do some studying or whatever we wanted to do. Was the gist, I think. I did bad notes.
That is about the gist of it. Yeah.
Honestly, no notes.
No notes.
Top of the head.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I got here too. That pretty much sums it up. So, yeah, you guys made some good allies with the werejackals. You fought against a bunch of were rats and giant rats, and so Jackal v Rodent. Team Jackal came out on top. They escorted you the rest of the way back to Candlekeep here. You guys have the original writings that you came for from the Jackals, so you are allowed entrance back into Candlekeep. And yeah, I think right about at the front gate there is where we left off as you guys came strolling back in down the Way of the Lion.
Making our way downtown.
Lions go this way? Sounds pretty dangerous.
Is there tigers and bears?
Oh
Oh
my.
Hey, we have fun here.
It was my turn to say that, but okay.
Whoever says it like George Takei was the one that got it right. Oh my.
Hello.
Oh my.
Oh my. No, that was a little too much. Sorry.
It's a little too much.
Damn it, Decay. All right, Goku, I'm really gonna ride your ass this time. Oh my, damn it.
Oh,
Oh man.
So yeah, what are you guys up to? You're you're coming back to the gates during the shift that the guards that you made friends with when you originally um came to Candlekeep and had beverages at the hearth with and whatnot. Their shift is working as you arrive, as they extend a wave as they recognize you coming instead of their normal on guard defensive stances.
it's like, hey, how's it going, fellas? It's good to be back. It sucks to see you working. I thought we could go get ourselves a drink and just totes hang out and do some cool shit, you know?
And, everybody's got a mortgage to pay. You know what I mean? But I mean,
I hear
we
you.
don't. We live here for free, but most people got a mortgage to pay. I guess that's not really relative, but I like money. So yeah, we
Hey, the bar cab doesn't cover itself, right? You know?
that there you go. There you go. That's everybody's got to have a reason. I guess I just didn't want to admit mine's drinking, but I guess that's one of the first steps. Um, oh, this got heavy
Anything,
quick.
anything
just
interesting
remember-
happened since we've been gone? Any news for us that you could let us know? Just we're just getting back into town now. It's been a long journey. Just want to know if we're walking into anything unusual or interesting.
Just normal week at Candlekeep. Since you've been gone, everything's since you've been gone. Quiet up there. My God, you guys, just always
This guy knows
eavesdropping.
This guy knows.
But no,
It almost starts to slow dance.
No, Totes, cool. Well, it sounds like everything's been going cool, man. Well, when you get off your shift, come find us. We'll go have another drink or whatever.
yeah, we'll catch up at the hearth later.
Totes, totes.
Totes, 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 totes. You hear from sound off from around the top of the guard wall. As the gates open, and you guys are allowed passage back in.
I'm just like following it off, dude, since now everybody's saying totes. It's like, how did you influence so many?
I'm just shaking my head.
Oh
be
man,
like,
they're good guys. You just gotta be a cool dude, and they're cool dudes with you, and then everyone's just cool dudes together.
I'm gonna pretend like that made sense.
Dude.
I thought you were just enthusiastic about tote bags.
What's even a tote bag?
It's like Master Bra said. You treat one unto others like you want done unto yourself. You just go out and be a cool dude, and then you meet other cool dudes, and life is cool.
Totes. Complete totes, man.
I'm just kind of looking like blankly,
Anyway.
like what?
Anyways, what are we up to? We're gonna, go check in with that old dude that, was helping us.
See, my notes real quick here.
Well, what time of day is it? I can't really tell with the clouds.
Let's see, it's probably about let's call it about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So late lunchtime.
Oh, well, we gotta make sure we have plenty of food and drinks. Yeah, I don't know. Want to party at the hearth a little earlier? I guess wouldn't be bad to go see the old guy. I kind of want to find out what's going on with that plague stuff at that one town.
Yeah, that'd be good to know.
We didn't hit that on the way, did we? Like we didn't hit
sorry?
that.
No,
We didn't hit Plague Town on the way, did we?
No.
Like on the same fucking Darksiders, man, or Dark Souls.
Right.
Actually, you know
Plague
what?
Town.
You probably would have had to have gone through there because I think that is on the kind of the one way out. It's the road that leads to it. Otherwise, it's That's kind of the dead end before you start to hit the super rocky passage and everything else up to Candlekeep. So I guess was there anything in
did we not?
particular you wanted to do there? Or?
I was gonna
Did
run
we or
with
did
it for
not
a
we
second
want to
there.
come and like do research about it here first?
Yeah, I wanted to research.
Because we
So
know there's
walked into
blight
that
in the
one. Oh,
the harvest and the area around it, but we never really decide. And this is just meta above table. Dude wouldn't have any clue on any of this, but we never like researched the blight or anything or found out more about it. We just found Mantis dead, but we never figured out the blight stuff. I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
this guy.
As you guys pass through that town on your way in here and everything else, you would notice that like nothing had really changed. Like everything still hadn't completely died off, but nothing was improving or anything else either. Yeah, it was just uneventful
Same
as
shit,
you
different day.
passed through that area again. Same shit, different day. Yep.
okay.
Yep. Ned walked in the bar. You heard everybody yell Ned from down the street. It was just another day.
Well, at least nobody's getting any worse over there. But yeah, we should really find some sort of cure or figure out a religious thing that we can do or something to get rid of their plague. Because yeah, that was some weird stuff. I had no idea what was up with it.
I want to say this is above table me asking this, not Odell. Did we?
Sure.
I feel like we researched this at some point. I thought. Trying to remember what we came up with. I don't have it in my book in my notes here, but I could have sworn in the midst of the books that I was also studying for pocket dimension stuff, because I was trying to replicate that pocket dimension basically, so I can have it for myself. I feel like we were also looking up something else, and I thought it was the plague, but I can't remember if that was the case. Oh yeah, sorry, Gardening for Dummies, book on different blights, funguses, and other invasive insects. I found that one.
Oh,
Sorry, there's that one. Found it.
There you go.
There we go. So yeah,
Odell was hoping it was magic book of random notes in between. Just here it is. This book.
So before you found an extra dimensional space and kind of went down that rabbit hole, yeah, you had started learning about like just typical blights, plant-eating fungi, insects, things along those lines from that gardening for dummies one, so you would know how actual natural blights versus magical blight caused by a druid or something to that effect now would you'd be able to discern the difference looking at it.
I do have a note that I made on here for everyone else in this various spellbooks that contain the spell blight and where it came from. Tells the tale of the original brown wizard Barnaby Stillskin that created the blight spell. However, after his lands were razed and pillaged by conquering armies, they were defenseless and couldn't exact revenge. Prayed to Agrath to give him the ability to cast the blight on the lands. No one could cast it quite as good as they did. So I'm assuming that may have also had something to do with it in part, but I don't know the specific relevance at the moment. But I did have that from the notes from earlier too.
Oh, you must have found good stuff on the blight then. I forgot all about that. That's fun.
I mean, I can DM you what I have. It helps. It's just 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, take an inspiration for having really good notes.
Yeah. I'm gonna have that for another 10 sessions.
As soon as you started mentioning that, it all came rushing back. Like, oh my god, yeah, we did actually discuss all of this, why those lands are blighted and everything else, or like at least where that long scale blight spell has originated from and everything.
Yeah.
So still not 100% sure how to break it, who put it on there, why anybody put it on that area, but there it is.
So I will relay that to everyone so that everyone is now aware, including our newest edition.
Is there more research we could do for this? Maybe take it to the old man and see if he can provide us more information.
Because over the table most of this week at Candlekeep is going to be a research montage with pick your whatever 80s new wave song you want in the background going on. Because you're but yeah, it'll be you'll have a lot of time this week to do some research or whatever else you want to do around Candlekeep itself.
Sweet. I have plans. I have plans.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Just a heads up, guys. I just got a word from family member that my kid's gonna be coming back from her sleepover, so I might have to dip out for like 20 minutes in a little bit here.
Oh, no worries.
I. No.
So,
Okay, so
We'll do your montage ones.
You could just be silently studying during the montage, like the person that's just nose to the grindstone writing the whole time.
that's my job.
So
I mean, Jonah would definitely try, but he might fall asleep during the reading because he's not the smartest.
You can be reading it and dictating it to him. He can just be writing it quietly as he's scribing for you.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like, write this down. This is very important. I look awesome today. Day one.
What? Dictated, not read. That'll be all.
So what I would like to do is I'd probably split the research into two different aspects. Is what Odell would do. He'd want to look up things about Agathor. And then if there's any information maybe about Barnaby's Stillskin, that maybe there's like some information that we can find that maybe has stuff that's pertaining to the blight spell or creating a spell that maybe he has here that we could look at. Just trying to find some kind of connection points where we can figure out what here we can do that doesn't require too much outside work. Because we have to assume that we're not going to be able to do the same thing they did. If that made any sense at all.
Are you trying to replicate it or reverse engineer it?
I'm trying to reverse engineer it. See how it was made, see if there's anything we can do to either reverse it from our side, or at least by learning how the spell was made fully, we have an idea of maybe what we can tinker with to adjust it. You know,
Gotcha.
something. I am pulling at straws here, man. You gotta understand.
I like it. I like it. It's good stuff. What's everybody else kind of working on throughout the week? Are you all kind of just focusing fire on the same project, or are you?
I'm gonna say that because I really have no idea what's going on. I joined in at one point. We were running through a place that I punched some rats. I will do my best, assuming my character doesn't know what's going on, either to just assist and put my brain to work and bounce off someone else and brainstorm.
Yeah, because you could also not necessarily like study about the blight or anything else too. You could also be researching into, what's the big bad behind all this, what's been behind the dragon attacks, look into
There's been
different
dragon
techniques
attacks?
for smithing, and oh yes, dragons have been ravaging the land. The initial. So what's going on in the world around you, essentially, is bands of orcs and dwarves have begun working together, creating armies. Um, Dead have begun to rise from the graves. They're walking again. There's an evil dwarf that seems to be behind a lot of it, at least. Dragons have been attacking more frequently. To where around the Neverwinter area, everybody thought there was just kind of one dragon that was attacking until the party killed it. The town rejoiced, and then shortly after
Gorgeous.
that, waves of much larger dragons started coming in force, and armies assaulting Neverwinter itself at times, even. So the world is kind of at war, and you guys are here to do any sort of research you can to help the cause. They're grasping at straws to try to defend against legions like this.
Legions of
Alright.
darkness.
I'm gonna. I'll think about it for a second. Figure out what I'm gonna do.
Cool. Odell, make
Yes.
me a history check, just for some of your research in here.
Right?
Well,
During
he's
the day,
doing.
I would probably look up the dragons, but at night I would go hang out with the people at the hearth and try to get the soldiers' take on what's going on.
Okay, it is showing. Good, good. 12.
I have a particular interest in the orc and dwarf activities that are going on. So I'd like to
like-
do some research into like the teaming up of them, this Thymer guy, and whatever else. Like, is there a force driving them, or like, what's this war about? Type thing. I don't know. That's the closest I could come up with something extra to research.
Yeah, absolutely. So your dude with 2 swords, I'm gonna need a charisma roll from you,
Getting
and
that riz, baby.
getting that riz, baby. And then Jonah, also a history check from you.
Oh, geez, Rick.
Oof.
Oh no, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh yeah, did we get an inspiration? I have an inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, see, I got mine
Yeah,
just
right.
earlier.
16 is much more gooder than 7.
Oh. As the husband of someone who likes to do writing, that hurts.
I get
The
too
much
drunk.
more
I
good.
used to say that, and she's like, "Don't ever do that." It's like,
I know.
okay, sorry.
Me and the wife do that shit all the time. It's like when we talk about Meeson in the woodsin.
Mm.
Made much of them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on.
I know it's a total fox paw.
It's a thing, all right. Dude, did you say you were re-rolling your? Oh, you need to re-roll it. Never mind. Sorry.
I did reroll it and it just sucked again.
You just added
Not
2 more
as
fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got drunk and instead of asking questions, I just got drunk with people and had fun. Completely forgot to ask questions.
Toads.
I like that. We'll go with that.
That fits the MO for you.
We just totes had fun. We were cool hanging out. But yeah.
Over the table, I'm not even sure if dude can actually read, so that actually really fits his character.
You were meant to not get that roll successfully, apparently.
I feel like
I have a
I feel
whole
like that really
notepad
fits his
full of
character.
writings. Somewhat.
We'll say it's kind of funny. I have an intelligence of 11, but wisdom of 19.
I mean, yeah, street smarts.
I know the why of stuff. I just don't know anything like what's going on out there. I just know why it's happening.
I have an intelligence of 6 and a wisdom of 9. I have no idea what's going on or why it's going on whatsoever.
Nice.
I have an intelligence of 7. I know what I'm doing.
I'm barely aware of where I am right now at this moment.
How'd everybody get in my room?
Hey,
Why is
how'd
there-
everybody get in my room?
Why does my room look so different?
Yes.
Little gutter mouth? Yeah.
Little gutter. I love gutter mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And then Mink, any idea what you're going at here yet? Or
Yeah, I
you're gonna
got
go
it
through
all figured out, and I'm gonna
I got
solve
it all.
everybody's problems. I'm gonna rally up some morale, try to contact like the leaders of the temples, like all the spiritual guys, tell them about like the undead and all that stuff, and encourage them as like speak to generals. And I'm also gonna go to like people in charge of defense and be like try to encourage them to talk to the holy folks and really use this time we have to prep and try to figure out a good way to combat the ground forces of evil, because it's hard to fight dragons when you got waves of undead coming at you.
Absolutely.
Really try to strengthen the knowledge on fighting that force.
Yeah, why don't you do a charisma check for me then? See how
Give him the riz.
good your social activities are there.
Hmm. What happens when I don't choose a character that does stuff like that? My guy's just everything's just like fight, fight, fight. Is that just a straight up charisma check, or say something else? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just a straight up charisma check. My notes are so scattered. That's the problem with
Oh, you know
playing
what?
with traveling
I
so
have a
fast.
heroic inspiration from the last game. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that.
Go for it.
Important.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's a crit.
That's a nat 20.
Critical success.
People on my end, if you heard the sound of something like being swallowed in a roar, it brought a dragon out, swallowed the dice on D&D Beyond, and then slid across the screen to get off the screen. That's what you were hearing in the background.
The dragon got him.
That's a Thimberchod, right? Yeah, Thimberchod.
Yeah. Thunderchud.
We'll go with that.
That's how Dew would know him.
Thunderchud.
So those dudes talked.
Awesome.
Sorry, I don't mean to be
Right.
sexist. Those dudes and chicks talked.
Dude, in the general sense, you know?
Those peeps.
Those peeps.
all them,
Y'all.
all y'all. Yeah.
Super inclusive. Even for people that aren't so inclusive. Everybody's likes y'all. Y'all is fine. Y'all good? Y'all come back now, you hear?
I started saying it as a joke, but now I just fucking say it.
I
Right?
say it all the time. Yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah, once I moved to Arizona, it's fun that like howdy isn't just like a goofy greeting. It's just legit. Howdy. Anywhom, so Dale,
Yes.
with
Yes.
your 12 looking into the blights, some of the long-term spells and everything else, you start to kind of pick up on a little bit more on how necessarily not how to do it yourself, but kind of how he's kind of started to combine these spells, like how you can learn about a topic like that, and almost to the point of like where you're learning like the arcane facts about it, to where magic is science that isn't completely explained yet, almost like a string theory that you can play with or something, to where you're like getting really into the theory behind how they manipulated this spell.
Okay.
So there will be more to come of that. You're on a good path on also how they started making these long-term wards and everything else to counter other spells and everything else. So starting to piece together theories on how to counter some of these seemingly unbreakable spells as well would be essentially to fight fire with fire, and would need to make some sort of long-term ward that would fight off that, to where you're not actually curing the blight, but you're blocking it at that point. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, just I'm getting the beginning groundwork of being able to counterspell long-term effects like that.
Yeah, you haven't come across anything groundbreaking yet, but you're starting to really put together some solid theories and kind of getting an idea of what direction to start looking in, at least.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Dude, you partied hard, not too hard that you got kicked out or anything else, but you spent a really fun week, basically just hanging out at the hearth, the House of Rest, the Granary. Um, even wound up falling
Yeah.
asleep in the stables one night because you made friends with a horse.
I imagine I catnapped all day, just got drunk all night, and
Yep.
waited for these guys to figure shit out.
There's one day that you and one of the guards from the that stands atop the ramparts, you just switched clothes for the day, and you were one of the people up there just pretending like you could also read minds, but really you guys were just taking shots up there. Like you things got out of hand, but it was fun. You made some good friends and had some good times. But yeah, didn't
But
learn
you
a
never know a
goddamn thing
place till
all
you meet
week.
the people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I might not know anything more about what we're trying to figure out, but I know the people now. And that's
I
what
know
matters.
the people.
Totally.
Jonah, totes. Jonah, with your 16, um, looking into Orc and Dwarven alliances, this guy Timer, the dwarf that seems to be behind all this and everything else.
I will say Jonah did say he will be back soon.
Oh wait, that's right. He's not there at all. Sorry, and it had a different screen up. Other than that, we will
I didn't
circle
want to
back.
interrupt, but I also didn't want you to go through your whole spiel and then.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mink, baby.
Mink here with your nat 20, baby.
Doesn't count. It's just a skill check.
Not a skill
you
issue. Sorry.
you spend the week campaigning your ass off for just rallying the people. Not to the point of necessarily inciting riots, but almost like one of those things like when somebody has like a really good conversation, when there's a really good teacher in school kind of thing, and it starts to spark other conversations, and all of a sudden there's like a really fun day in class, and the whole like everybody's talking about it, like good, bad, otherwise, like it is the topic of the town right now. So you rally a lot of really powerful people behind your guys' cause, um, regarding whether it's fighting dragons, research on, countering the undead, tactics to use, old siege books, um, getting different military leaders that are here, different mages, sages, people from the Dark Ages, all rally behind your cause.
Taking inspiration.
Right.
Um, so you are. Why don't you go ahead and raise your persuasion +1 permanently?
Eh,
Nice.
that's a hell of a gift right there.
How is and
As your character really develops a knack for this, has that ability where you can just get people as amped as your character is about it and really get people rally behind your cause. You're a pretty persuasive person, lots of charisma. Um, cool. Anybody got anything else particular at the moment that they're working on?
I mean, if I have time and I'm not working on that, I do have something else I could be working on. I
I
wish.
would also just like to ask if the last, like, if anyone knows where the last attack by a dragon was, so that maybe we can investigate that more. Sorry not to cut in.
No, you're okay.
Let's see here. The last attack of a dragon um, was reported to be. Oh, what is his name? I got it in notes here somewhere. Oh boy, it'll be hard to find it in those notes. Anyway, it's to the northeast. Sorry, northwest of Fandolin. Um, basically a hunting lodge that's also a kind of turned into a fortification point in the woods to try to slow down orcish armies and everything else that were coming from those areas. Um, kind of as you guys talked around the town and everything, that's where you heard that the most recent dragon attack had been.
Since at the
Sounds,
north.
yeah, so that would be, I guess, quite a ways to the, I think that would be very much to the south of you, from where you are currently. You know, that week's ride back to the Neverwinter area. Actually, no, that was almost a month that you guys were, that it took you guys to get here. I think it was 3.5 weeks, we had said. So yeah, long ways away south.
South a long ways.
And then, Justin, what else did you say you were working on?
I was gonna say I was given some instructions and stuff on how to make that was it carpet of smothering from when we were talking
Oh,
to everyone. I was gonna just see if I have time and because I'm not gonna spend like 100% of my time on the research, because eventually I will lose my patience and lose my mind more than I already have. So I would probably look into that a little bit just to kind of give myself something to distract myself temporarily.
yeah, absolutely. Guess what would be a good skill check to make for that? Make a Arcana and Survival.
All right.
And
Okay, let's start with
and you're
Arcana. I have a D4 for.
kind of spell weaving. That just seems like it would make sense.
Okay, I'm gonna inspiration reroll before I do my D4 because that's too low.
Get it.
Oh, come on. Whatever. You know what? That's fine.
Oh.
I'll still stick with my first one. that was fantastic. I think I added a 1 to that. Let's see. Okay.
Yep.
I did add a 1. So it's 12 for the Arcana, and then you said Survival.
Yeah.
Here we go. Survival is going to be. Oh, I could use that number earlier. 21.
21, nice.
Good grief.
I So I gotta help my kiddo out here. I'll be back in just 1 second here. So if you guys just want to be hanging out at the hearth and discussing what's happening, I will explain your role here in a minute.
We think our next move is just above table while we have a minute. With everything we're finding out, do we want to try to maybe go chase down one of the dragons, or do we want to focus on the blight still?
I mean, this is all above table discussion, right?
Yeah, this is just us talking while he's gone.
Cool. Okay, good. I was like, for the record, Odell, if you were to talk to him, he would not even be speaking common right now. He'd be so focused on what he's doing, mixing two different languages together that are not common. I would say if there is a dragon attack nearby that it's not like a month away, kind of thing. We could go for that if we want to if we want to take a more active, like physical front approach. Otherwise, knowledge is power. So gathering more intelligence here would probably also benefit us a lot.
Like research the dragons or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why I'm also researching more of the blight, because that way we can maybe figure out a way to counteract the current blight on the
last dragon attack. The last dragon attack was pretty far south. It would take us a while to get there.
And yeah, Justin, as you're having these conversations, you're knitting your
my carpet.
Essentially weaving your carpet, and yeah, you're able to cast on with the spell thread and everything else and get it started successfully. So you're getting the hang of it.
Awesome. Ready? And
you
I
get a
would
good start that won't unravel on you if you go to stop or anything like that. So
and I will inform Mink that Like, just so you're aware, in case you, I don't think you're informed about this, I'm making a carpet of smothering. So in the event that it seems to be doing something crazy, and I happen to give you a warning, I would appreciate it if you would punch it down, to help me knock it out. Don't destroy it, just level it out for me, if you wouldn't mind.
Just beat the rug.
Yeah, just if it happens, I'll let you know. Give you a code word or something, like punch out or something like that. I don't know, whatever works for you.
No problem.
Perfect, awesome. Yeah, but yeah, so I'll do that off and on in between this researching that I'm doing.
Nice. So yeah, as you guys are kind of all hanging out in the Pillars of Pedagogy the next day, kind of hanging out in one of the group research rooms, kind of just doing your thing, looking through whatever topics that it is that you've been looking through throughout the week. Through one of the windows, a raven lands on the windowsill with a book in its clutches. It caws and does that raven hello that they do to kind of mimic us, and then flaps off, leaving the book on the windowsill.
All right, I will walk over there and I'll take a look at the book and see what it is that was left. Like, they bring any animals around here, don't they? Pick up the book.
That's creepy. Probably not a bad omen.
I mean, I had a book, so I wouldn't think it's as bad of an omen as, say, having, like, bloody stained rags or something.
Man, I don't know. The book is the omen.
Ominous encyclopedicus. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
So you find you've received the Book of the Raven. Did it show up when I did the show to everyone thing? Were you able to see it?
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I see it. Love it.
Fancy.
That is a fancy.
Made of wood?
I look at this book and the first thing my immediate response is like, where's the binding? But okay, I'll just let it go.
It's got some little leather straps here on the left-hand side that bind it.
I mean, sure.
It's just like
Sorry.
it's a
Imagination.
hardcover.
I mean, you gotta, as a wizard, you gotta understand there's a certain reputation and way of presentation, and I would be terrified to open a book like this up if it wasn't in this area. If I found this at home, I'd burn it. As much as that hurt my
It's a
soul a little bit to
disgrace.
say that.
Travesty.
I was like, this hurts my soul. I'm gonna admit that right now. I'd burn this book. I'm sorry. There's nothing. No.
Shame on the person that made this. Shame.
For shame.
I mean, the paranoid wizard, anything can happen. You really can't hold him reliable to standards anymore. Sorry, go ahead. I'm ranting.
You're good.
I got off on a tangent.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm assuming you take the time to open it up and actually read through it.
Yeah, no, I'll still do that. Yeah, because like we're in an area where it's safe enough for me to do it, so I would definitely open up the book and look at it and understand what I've just been given by a bird.
Right? Like this almost feels like dirty. You have a book in the Candlekeep library that Candlekeep seemingly doesn't know about. Some raven came and dropped it off. But as you read through it, go ahead.
I was saying, if I'm realizing that if there's like wooden closures to block the window off, I kind of just casually close the doors. Like nobody needs to
Oh,
know about
boy.
this.
So, Book of the Raven is a first-hand account. It's written in common of an anonymous author after falling off her horse and breaking her leg, was rescued and befriended by Vistani travelers, who graciously nursed her back to health. The author and her horse traveled with the Vistani for 3 months, during which the author spent most of her time laid up in a Vistani-covered wagon, where she took to writing this book to pass the time. Although a dozen Vistani are colorful, are colorfully described in tome. Only two are mentioned by name: Drasha, a teenage girl who applied bandages and poultices to the author's wounded leg, and Darzan, a one-armed boy with a terrible fear of wolves, who sang beautiful songs to help the author take her mind off the pain. The book describes a detailed account of Vistani life, with an emphasis on their food and music. Their overland journey is also discussed, albeit from the viewpoint of one who spent most of it inside a covered wagon. The author described rough roads, days of travel through impenetrable mist and thick forests, crackling fires and cold nights, wolves howling in the dead of night, and ravens pecking at the roof of the wagon in the wee hours of the morning. Late in the book, the author writes of being able to hobble about on crutches. She describes a cheery mood on her benefactors as the Vistani caravan traveled a winding mountain road to the gates of a tall, dark castle. The book ends with a description of the castle's dreadful countenance. The writing abruptly stops on the third to the last page, suggesting that the book was snatched from the author mid sentence. The last two pages are blank.
Cliffhanger.
No wonder this book is in horrible condition. It's a first-hand writing. It's a draft. That's what it is. I feel a little better about this book now. Recanting the comment about burning this one earlier, this is a okay book. We're good.
So let's see here. Copy this and put it, into the chat here. So that way, if you want to take notes on it or something later as you go or anything else, or also copy paste stuff into digital notes, you are more than welcome to with this.
Yeah, I was trying to type as much as I could. I'm like, this is going so fast. I have a good typing speed, but man, that is impossibly fast.
Yeah, no, don't feel like you have to type everything out to keep up with the with all this. Again, this is out of the Candlekeep Mysteries. It's a pre-written. A lot of this is pre-written, other than the interactions and everything else you're having in between. But stuff like that's out of the book and stuff like that, I can always send you the text on.
Perfect. Paste all this real quick so I at least have it.
Welcome back, Jonah. I hope your stomach is feeling better. As Oren guides you back into the Pillars of Pedagogy, where the team is doing some research. And everybody kind of is just looking wide-eyed at the door as you guys walk in, hands folded over a book, kind of standing around the table, everybody facing the same direction. Like, what's up? Later, Oren.
Don't eat the warm oysters. They're not good.
Love it. All right.
Oren leaves right away. He's like, oh, see, I can tell when I'm not wanted. Later, taters.
Oh, geez, guys.
Hey, I didn't say that. As I know it's still in the book.
Okay, so you're nonchalant.
I appreciate your help. Thank you for bringing me back. You're a really awesome guy. Let me know if you need another piggyback ride.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I ran fast.
I love it.
You run fast too?
Not as fast as you. You're pretty damn fast there, Mink Mink Monk.
Fucking he run.
Did I hear a foot race? Let's go.
Ever heard of the Legend of the Wind?
What about the wind? Wings flare out. No, they don't, because I can only do that once a day. I'm saving that shit.
Party would tell you that a raven had just dropped a book off on the windowsill, and the description of what's in the book and kind of what you guys are able to learn from it is in the chat there.
I'm reading through more of this. There's a little bit more information that I recalled you saying, so it's possible you may have said it, I just missed it, but I'm just trying to take it all in real quick here. Is Darzan and Josh?
Yeah, there. I also included the. So, yeah, when you said that you were having a hard time, or once I said that, I was going to put it into the
chat.
The note. I put the chat. Thank you. Oh God, my brain just super lagged there. Like, like dial-up lag. That was a big
For
one.
the viewers, I'll go back on the chat and like leave it there for a second. If you want to read through it now, and then I'll scroll back up as we go.
But as far as Vistani lore, you guys learn from this information about the Vistani that the Vistani are planar travelers often encountered in Shadowfell, and they seem to be immune to the despair that besets all other visitors to that plane. They travel in horse-drawn barrel-shaped wagons and have no permanent home. The Vistani display their wealth openly as a sign of prosperity, sharing their good fortune with friends and strangers alike. Vistani resolve disagreements through contests that end with reconciliatory, that's a big word, singing, dancing, and storytelling. Vistani families can be big or small, but each family is a geocentricity, with the oldest member ruling the roost. The elder has the most responsibility for enforcing traditions, settling disputes, settling the course of the group's travels, and presenting the Vistani way of life. The Vistani have power, some say a gift, to travel through the mists that lead to the forlorn realms within the Shadowfell, known as the Domains of Dread, where creatures born in darkness dwell. This gift was thrust upon them by the mysterious entities called the Dark Powers as a boon for their kindness towards strangers. Vistani believe that ravens carry lost souls within them, hence, killing a raven is considered bad luck in Vistani culture.
I mean,
Totes.
wonder if the Vistani are alive. I'm assuming they would be, but I don't see them very. Have I heard of a Vistani before this moment? Like heard or seen it, Vinny?
Make a history check.
Right. It is a specialty, not a specialty of mine. Take that back. Recanting that statement. Oh, that's not even.
Due to
Man,
my
it was a
Wow.
19.
Due to my race, since they're planar travelers, could I do a history check as well?
Yes. Yes, you guys are book clubbing about this.
Oh, it was almost an 18, and then it was a 5.
We're both getting rejected so hard by the dice.
It was like just dropping onto 18, and then it's like, nah, 5.
Doesn't matter if it's by 13 or 2. Failing's failing. Says
In the
15.
first year and last.
Doesn't matter if
Standards,
you
not
lose
really.
by a mile or an inch.
Folded up in the back of the book, though, as you get to it, kind of loosely attached to the back cover, you find a map seeming to be a treasure map.
We're all in the room together, right? Correct? Like we're all sitting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow, sounds like we might have a spelunking trip. I hope there's no reptiles.
Dragons.
Especially because we consider reptiles dragons these days.
Brought it back full circle.
Yeah.
I look at the
We
map
have fun here.
and I immediately start looking for anything weird that might resemble like a hidden word, like a pocket dimension word moment. Be like, is there another scepter in this paper? There might be something weird in this situation at this rate.
I'm sorry, what was that?
As in, my character would start paranoidly looking through the paper to see if there's like something that resembles like the magic word scepter, like we did with earlier, finding the pocket dimension. He starts looking to see if there's maybe something else weird in this one that has something to that effect. It's like, is there something weird in this one too? Something weird happened last time we got some weird books, so you never know.
Make an Arcana check.
Perfect.
Follow the Hold on.
Okay. See. Okay, give me a second. I have to one more thing to roll with that. 16.
You would know that this is 100% a piece of paper.
Perfect. I'd be like, oh, good. Okay, good. Nothing special in this one. All right, sweet. So,
So you don't have to worry about destroying it or being paranoid of it or anything else. Like,
I'm the tinfoil
This is-
wizard, man. Don't underestimate me.
but as a, I guess as a wizard and everything else, you would have definitely heard of these like connections to like shadow realms and everything else, like different, essentially where planeswalkers are able to cross through from one plane to the next is different areas where the veil is thinner than others.
Hmm.
And it just like the Fey Wilds and everything else, where even the extra dimensional spaces that you guys have spent time in are just different ways of kind of breaking that veil from one universe to the next, from one realm to the next, to where a person could, rumored if powerful enough and knowing the right way to do it, can essentially walk through a wall into any one of the seven hells at any given point. It's just kind of falls into that whole physics and magic being one and the same, as he researched.
I always knew the teachers at school were full of shit.
And then
The
you have
whole
mine,
world is
who's
just light and vibrations, man.
mine was just crazy. Trust me.
I was there, man. I've seen everything, man.
Looked outside and I
I
was like,
wouldn't
"It's game
recommend it.
over, dude." Oh man. So it's a neat little picture though, by the way. I like this. Copy that, just put that in my notes too, just so I can have it.
Absolutely.
Yay! Oh, it's a full page.
It's in your roll 20 journal too, so
Yeah, I just want to keep it in my notes in case something happens and I don't have it. And I do like this. It's a really cool little map, like I said.
Yeah, you could use it for other one shots or whatever else that you want to run to. Just a fun little map handout to have.
Okay,
look, I'm
so
totes
just
all
make
about helping people and this blight stuff, but I'm also about going and getting a little glory. Um, my blades yearn for a good fight too. So whatever we feel like doing.
Yeah, it's very clear to you guys that this map was never meant to be part of the book. That the mystery surrounding the Book of Raven has a lot to do with the map that Anil Zasperdes slipped between its pages. You would know from reading through it that Zasperdes was a were-raven who had a gift for hiding things. He was also the founder of the the Scarlet Sash, a group of were-ravens known for stealing magic items from evil individuals and hiding evil items from the world at large. He chose the Book of Raven as the hiding place for the map because anyone interested in its subject matter might also be interested in following the map to its destination, a ruined chalet nestled in remote highlands.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but I'll at least ask. If this book was written by the dude's name that you just mentioned, that's presumable, correct?
Double check here quick. Do. Yes.
Okay, so this book was written by that dude, but this map was in the back of it. But the end of the pages was saying that it was like it got ripped away from him. Did he put this in there at that time, or is it possibly from somebody else?
It would be from
Or
somebody
maybe I'm
else. You would kind of gathered from the
the writing sample or something.
the writing sample from it that this had changed hands at least once or twice on its way to where the Raven was able to grab it. So it was, well, no, that doesn't really work with it.
But either
You're
way,
not
it's
sure.
a bonus map. It's a bonus map.
It's a bonus map. It absolutely is.
Right on.
We'll take it.
Sorry.
Every once
There
in a
we go.
while, I'm a conspiracy theory guy, so
Let me retcon just a little bit of that there. So Anil's Asperdes is the name on the map that the map is essentially addressed to. So the author of the book is not Anil's Asperdes. Anil's Asperdes is essentially who the map inside was either intended to or written by, but not the book itself.
Okay.
I look at Odell and be like, as the leader of the group, what do you want to do?
It's like,
But yeah, it says for Anil's Asperdes on it, so you don't know if it was, for Anil's Asperdes use, or if it's to be delivered to him via this book, via the Raven, or what the case is with that. But yeah, not who wrote the book, who it's intended for.
Sounds good.
well, I mean, do we? Am I familiar with where like? I feel like we've already answered this question, so please, if we did, forgive me. But I'm just trying to catch myself back up a little bit here. Am I familiar with where this area is that the map is indicating?
No. No, none of you are real familiar with that area, so you would be relying heavily on the map to get there.
Okay. The reason why I ask is because if I don't know where any of these waypoints that are specifically on this map are, I'd probably research where I can find and where we need to go to get to any of these locations. 'Cause, like, I mean, like I know we can rely on the map, but if I don't know which way is to get to, if I don't know which way is to get to which way, I don't know which way to go then.
Yeah, and you guys are on the last day of your 10-day here as well, so there's not a lot of time to research into it. So
yeah. So, well, I mean, do we have like one more night together before we leave?
yes, yeah, you guys are exiting in the morning.
Okay. So what I would do is I would recommend like
I mean, you can leave before then if you'd like, but
yeah,
you'll get kicked out in the morning.
of course. I will I'll let the group know. It's like, all right, so here's what the plan's gonna be. I want you guys to go have a big party over at the tavern where you usually go, and see if you can find out if anybody knows anything about any of these places. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find our favorite old man, and I'm going to see if I can find a little more research on directions as well. And then once we do that, we will crash for the night, reconvene in the morning, and head out with based off the information we get. Sound good?
I could totes do that.
Everyone
That sounds like a good time.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well then, you all have fun. I will be probably in this room probably most of the night, so you'll have a great time. And then I will let our lovely friend know about gathering some material on. And I'm not gonna show him the map, but I'm gonna list out some names of places that are on this map and say what can we find about these places, like where they're at.
This works out good because I told that guard dude that we would hang out before I leave one last time. So him and a bunch of his buddies are supposed to meet me down there already, anyways. So look, it's perfect.
Perfect. See, planned all along, didn't it?
Yeah, it all kind of worked into place.
Yes. Well, have fun, you. Have fun, gentlemen. I will be here whenever y'all get back.
All right, don't study too hard.
I didn't even say words. I just laugh.
Mank, we should have a foot race. The loser has to take a shot.
Okay. I'm
Everybody.
afraid of needles, though.
Think I could take you.
You.
Yeah, sure. You do think. Ooh, sorry. Dude, I just don't want you to not like me
Dude didn't
anymore.
get the joke at all.
I just don't want you to not like me anymore when I get you.
Oh no, no hard feelings. When I win, it's all cool.
And then, yeah, anybody that wants to work towards researching kind of where this chalet might be, or any of the locations along the way, kind of prepare for this expedition, can make a, I guess, whatever type of research related check you would like to make, whether it's a charisma one to ask around town, a intelligence check to just study, remember things about the areas, the topography, or things along those lines. Show me what you got.
I'll probably do investigation for so go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Okay. I would do
Y'all know how to
investigation
play
on my end just
D&D.
for the
Throw
books
me
and
dice.
stuff. Sorry.
Excellent. Good.
That's. Oh my gosh! It was on 20. I swear it was on 20. Give me a second. It's grinding my
Let's
gears,
review
man.
the videotape.
All right, 10. Jeez. I was gonna try to make a copy of this map. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do that at this rate.
Womp womp.
Okay.
I never really realized that Master Bra was spelled like bra.
Ah.
Bruh.
That's amazing.
Oh man. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. Investigating names and locations from material that I get from our lovely friend here at the Candlekeep.
I would probably be talking with like the bartender at the Earth to see if he knows anything, because I assume that the proprietor of an establishment has probably been here the longest, might know a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a yeah, just make a charisma roll then.
All right.
I mean, unless you really want to threaten them into information or anything else, but you don't really seem that necessary.
No, if anything, I would just try and like beg for information, but honestly, my persuasion is still +0, so it don't matter either way.
What's your
Gotcha.
power level?
18.
Can you tell me this stuff?
Maybe he knows about that fiery mountain or something like that to guide us.
Absolutely. So yeah, 18. Yeah, with an 18, he said that he used to camp around the area where the wood bridge was, a good portion of his life. That the woods there aren't too treacherous on our side of the wood bridge, he said. But once you cross it, things seem to get a bit more dangerous on the other side of the river there. Things become a bit strange, especially after dark. And gives you some good advice on how to avoid the Red Rim Mountain there.
Okay. Just for referencing, are we currently south of Woodbridge or are we north of Woodbridge?
You would currently be south of Woodbridge.
Okay, so we have to
So you
pass
guys would,
by Torch of the Red Worm to get to Woodbridge.
yes, yes. So you guys would have to go back inland. You gather from the map where this starts and everything else.
Okay.
That you'd have to go back inland quite a ways because you guys are kind of out on a peninsula here. Bunch of jagged rocks and everything else. You'd have to go back inland towards the beginning town that you were at, Baragoth. And then go back out through Baragoth and take the trail
Okay.
further in from there. So it's a ways out.
I will do my best to retain that knowledge for when my friends are able to receive it. Who knows how long the drinking will go.
But yeah, with an 18, you guys can basically fast travel to where the wood bridge is.
Yay!
So hooray for you!
Yeah, woo! I got us a fast travel point, guys.
I don't know why the plays Tears of the Kingdom. Or, no, sorry, no, not Tears. Breath of the Wild. I picture like a tower just emerging nearby, and the music playing as they're coming up. It's like, oh, look, here's our waypoint. All right, yeah,
All right.
let's go.
Dude's just gonna drink with the guards and like say goodbye and have probably too many drinks and like an emotional moment. Just, man, I love you. I swear we're gonna come back, man. And then just kind of
I love you, dude.
keep getting to know the locals and kind of ingraining myself with the guards here.
Nice.
I would like to possibly scan the crowds, find someone who looks gruff, like an outdoorsman, like the nature wanderer type, and inquire about the elements surrounding some of these places, what to expect weather-wise. I'm very concerned with stuff. I like to control water, fire, and wind if I can. So, I that's always just something I'm like to be prepared for when I go, and possibly someone around will have some good information, so we're better prepared when we head out where we're headed.
Absolutely. Here, so yeah, you can roll a you can roll a persuasion check then to kind of use the influence you've already gained from kind of everybody working towards this stuff kind of collectively now.
It's
At least
funny.
at least the people that are there this week do
Yeah.
like you can kind of be like, hey, I'm on to something, give me everything you know about this.
My confidence after doing all that grew a little bit. Like I was a -1, now I'm just a 0. pretty, pretty funny,
It's
but
so
That's
good.
about how
baby steps, baby. Oh no, that's
But that's what you get
hilarious.
for putting yourself out there. See.
Oh,
Called public humiliation for a reason.
I picked the roughest, gruffest looking guy, and he just wants to fight me. Whoa.
so
Womp womp.
He looks
yeah,
at you.
you don't exactly offend anybody or anything else because luckily you're nat 20 to rally. Everybody else is gonna help you out a little bit there still, but everybody you talk to about it's kind of just like I think you're onto a dead end there, Mank, or like Mank. Really, this is the goose you're gonna chase after you just got us all behind. Hey, we need to fight these armies. You're gonna go on a treasure hunt. Like, nice, real nice.
Then I go asking for weather reports. What's my problem? No. Well, hot or cold, no in between. Sorry, guys.
You brought up some really good points before, but we think this is a non-start. This one's all you, dog.
Everyone's gonna think I'm stupid now when we
Oh, stop talking.
cringe
I don't
about
think
that
you're
every night
stupid.
before I sleep.
I'm losing the crowd.
here and here.
I guess I won't run for office when we come back.
I could probably get you the guard in the local vote.
Oh man.
These guys really like me.
You can be my campaign manager and just get everyone drunk, tell them to vote for me.
Totes could do that. Totes.
Oh my
Toads.
gosh.
Master Bra always said when you put to mind something, you can do it.
When you succeed, you did it.
You heard Master Bra's teaching. Wise man, it spreads across the world.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
monks learn from other monks.
Master Bra did spend time with the monks in the mountains. They were called some sort of bender, air, something like that. I don't know.
My chat has been playing sad trombone sound effects since the Nat 1 was rolled.
Oh no.
I'm getting so many of them.
Insult to injury.
Everybody feels your pain.
We all sympathize with the hardship of a Nat 1. Oh my god.
After this stream, anyone that rolls a nat 1 should have to go back and watch that so that they can get the full humiliation.
Absolutely.
Right.
Just 10 minutes of wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I would have showed the screen, but I feel like that would just cause more issues for everyone else than it would be to actually help with the situation. Here, watch this. All I see is static! And apparently farts. Okay.
Uh,
So what's the plan, fellas? What are we doing from here? These folks are, are good people, but we're gonna take this out tomorrow. So what are we doing?
So the barkeep over there told me that he used to camp over by that woodbridge, so we got kind of waypoint on where to go and how to avoid the red worm area and stuff. So I think I got us a pretty good heading. This guy's really great.
Treasure hunt and eating. He's a pirate. That explains that.
I mean, I think that happens for the best of us.
Yes.
In fact, everyone's so drunk they didn't understand my weather question. Now I look like an idiot, but
That's
You've got to
just 'cause-
understand, these people's lives are a little bland. They do books and this all day, so love them to death, but totes they're a little boring overall.
and everybody.
Bog a mirror, but I wouldn't call him alive.
Plus, depending on how you're asking that question, people don't know whether you're asking if the weather is hot or whether the weather is cold, and which way is the weather is which and weather, and I lost myself.
You did good. You did good.
I try.
Make a wisdom save.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
17.
Yeah, it burned a little bit, but no migraine for you. You're okay.
Look, I totes knew what you were trying to get at, though. That it was deep, dude. Totes.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
My God.
I'm glad you're so understanding. Let's get drunk.
Mank, I got some ideas for your political campaign.
yeah.
Mank the monk, he'll get the job done, is I think the slogan that we could go with.
Wow, that's really catchy.
I think it rolls off the tongue quite well. We could chant it.
You should come up with that
Just
all
spitball it here.
yourself.
Just spitball it here. Just spitball it.
Yeah, we'll get the Mink Mank think tank, and we'll toss some ideas
That
around.
is gold.
That was actually pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah. Mink, think tank. Mink, think tank.
The rest of the hearth joins in.
Oh my God, guys! I've never started a chant before.
I duck down underneath the table or something. Just so
We've already got the
embarrassed.
momentum building on our way.
I love being a cleric with 0 charisma. Well, 10 charisma, so it's +0.
I like to believe that somewhere in the distance I can hear that faintly, and I'm just like, what are they doing?
If you read through book and book and book upon books and just no information.
Pretty much. I'm either working on my carpet, or I'm reading on a book, or working on the carpet. I'm like pacing around.
You're gonna come back and I'm just gonna be like, word of mouth is the way to go, bro.
I'll just wait till the morning comes.
Till
Eh,
the
I can
morning
handle it.
comes. So yeah, in the you guys enjoy your festivities. You're able to take a long rest at the end of the day. In your rooms, wake up, get your lobby coffee. You can still have
Lobby
your
coffee. Get lobby
continental
coffee.
breakfast. Get that lobby coffee.
Breakfast.
Get that lobby coffee. Yep, the continental breakfast that always comes with it. Some mediocre scrambled eggs. The sausage is actually somewhat brown today. The good cook is working, so at least it's not soggy or burnt, or for some reason both in the same pan. But it's okay. It'll sustain you. You don't have to use any of your rations or anything else. As you're eating it, you're not like, this is good, but you're like, oh yeah, I can keep that down. And yeah, after that, you guys basically check out of your rooms and head out of the Candlekeep.
Did I get any information from my researching all night?
I'm
I have
sorry.
eaten.
Um,
I mean, we can say
yes.
no. I will totally run with that because I have something
Did
that I
you?
could say to that.
What did you roll for that?
It was hang on. It was a number. It was a 7.
Was it the three?
It was the
Was it the
10.
7 or the 3?
No, it was both
It was
because
a
I
10.
have a my race has a I can add a D4 to what I'm proficient with, and investigation is one of them.
Gotcha. Um, so yeah, with a 10 on your research, and what was it exactly you were researching again?
Any of the names of these places, so I can figure out exactly which direction we need to go. Because I wrote down on a list like which way the Hand and Horn, Three Tree Hill, Woodbridge, and Scorch of the Red Worm. I wrote those down on a piece of paper, gave it to him, and said, "Hey, can you locate where these are at, and which way I would need to go from here to get to one of those places?"
Water bar. Okay, so even with a 10 through that research, you would know that in the name of the chalet that you were looking for, it's going to have to be, or at least you're fairly positive with a 10, is going to have to be Chalet Brant Effects is going to be the name of it. And then that is going to be again, from as far as you know, is going to be oh gosh. Where to I'm sorry, I was thinking of things upside down here as far as backwards. You are starting um kind of north of this area, so getting around the scorch of the red worm, he still did used to go camping to the so he would be camping to the north of the Woodbridge, so south of the Woodbridge is going to be the danger area. My
Okay.
bad.
A zone of danger. Danger zone.
I didn't write this. There's a lot of
Oh.
piece together as I'm going here. My bad. Um,
I'll show the audience the map again, so for reference.
Same.
so yeah, through your research, you would know that if on the other side of the Woodbridge, the woods between there and the Scorch of the Red Worm are dense and known to have lots of goblin encampments within them. So you at least know to be on your guard once you get beyond the wood bridge there.
Camping sounds fun.
Camping
It's been a
trip.
while since we've been outside.
You would also know that this is going to be, yeah, at least, it's going to be a day back to Baragoth, and then probably another day's ride to the south of the Woodbridge from there, or the north of the Woodbridge from there. I'm all turned around.
I will say I did come here to fight dragons, and I do hope to one day fight dragons.
I think that would be a really fun challenge for us to take on eventually.
Look at all of you and be like, y'all are crazy. Every one of you.
No, I didn't say I would either, but that sounds scary to me.
Okay, everybody but him. I like him. This guy's good. I like this guy. I point and be like, I like this guy. This guy's good. He's great. He's smart.
Oh.
There's no better way to improve teamwork dynamic than by fighting a dragon together.
It's like lifting
But
weights. It's
Odell
no
is
different.
smart. Odell is smart, and as Odell is being our leader, I will follow to what you want to do.
I mean, not to say that I don't. That's not to say that I won't fight a dragon. I mean, well, if we have to fight a dragon, we have to fight a dragon. But I don't see it as a challenge or some type of a positive enforcement. That's all I'm saying.
We'll also be stopping a dragon.
I mean, that's also fair.
And can't you use their parts for making magical things?
I mean,
See, Jonah's thinking.
It's a fair point. I mean, you bring out a very fair point. The problem is that we have to make sure the dragon is dead first, which typically, under the research that I've done about dragons, is typically not easy to do, and it's usually armies typically get burned to ashes in the process of them dying. So a little concerned.
The usage of parts is mutual. They take what they want from us too.
I mean, they do have a hoard of stuff, so yeah.
Just remember, we're all squishy on the inside.
Tasty.
I just got roasted out in 5 minutes. That's a record. Very impressive. I'm
No
very
armor.
disgusted.
Maybe whatever this treasure is will help us in our fight to take down a dragon eventually and stop them from plaguing this land.
Maybe it'll be the key to stopping the orcs and the dwarves from fucking everything up down here.
Maybe.
Totes.
I like to believe also while we're walking, as we're walking, I have a pair of glasses on. I'm knitting on my carpet of smothering as we're going, because basically I've become like an old lady kind of thing, where the ones that are always sitting down in their chairs and rocking back and forth and knitting. I basically have learned how to do that while walking.
Nice.
Because in between the research, I'm definitely working on my cloak or on the carpet. So I'm just walking by, and occasionally might slip out an old lady voice, and be like, "Oh yes, we're gonna go north over here to this other area, and we're gonna check out the dragons and stuff like that." Kind of thing.
Tell your daughter in again.
Darn it.
No, you can stop darning it. You don't need to darn it anymore, okay? You can take a break.
I'd like to propose.
To who?
Instead of referring to them as hordes of dwarves and orcs, we should just refer to them as hordes of dorks.
Hordes of dorks.
I second the motion.
I can work with that. That's fun. That's fun.
I feel like that will also increase morale among
hordes of
all
dwarks.
defending masses.
This is going to be amazing. We're going to beat them just by demoralizing them.
Until your class plays with the dragon, I guess we can go figure out what's going on with these orcs and this bridge and camping. Yes.
Did you guys want to do anything in Baragoth on your way through, or did you just kind of want to fast travel to your campsite?
Yeah, can we use your book at all there? And you, me, and
Dupree?
well, can any of us do anything to stop that blight stuff?
I mean, I
You're
could.
the bookkeeper.
I could. So I would like to go over there. Actually, is there a way that I can get like a sample of something that was blight touched to keep with me that won't possibly kill me later, preferably? Like, is there something in there, maybe like a sample that I can take just to see if I can use it for testing purposes when we get to that point in the research?
Yeah, the blight itself doesn't seem to be affecting the people of the town at all. It's like directly, like it's not like people aren't getting sick from it. Like it's not like causing a plague or anything like that.
Oh, perfect.
And it seems to be like a hard line where it stops to where it's not like spreading further out. So, which is from your research leading you to believe that it's another reason why it's a magical cause, not just a natural blight that is occurring in the area, and it's just they're having tough luck. It's something or somebody did this.
Okay. So yeah, I can think about, well, at least there's one good thing. I mean, it is a controlled area. They haven't changed it past this point here. And I'll just assume that I retcon verified with the villagers that it hasn't passed a certain point outside the village, for that purpose. But yeah, I do want to take like I said, if there's like a piece of bark that's been blight touched and stuff, I'd take that with me to to have as a sample to use later on when I'm trying to actually figure out how to counteract this.
You shall receive one blighted cob of corn.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah. Nobody gets to eat this.
Still in husk.
damn it! But it looks so good.
It doesn't,
That's our emergency
actually.
food. That's our emergency food.
Nobody's eating
Must be
anything
hungry.
blighted. Mostly because I need it for research. The other reason is because it can't be good for you.
Oh, blighted. I thought you said delighted.
No, blighted.
mind.
Belighted.
Never mind.
Yes, blighted.
We'll need more corn. I already thought it was delightful. You said it was, and I thought it was.
I'll shake your head. It's like this. Okay, we need to leave sooner than later.
Some
Great.
farmer, quit picking me corn.
Sorry, research. Hey, I'm going to save your village later if he lets me have this one. Okay, trust me. I know what
You
I'm doing.
promise.
I promise. I promise.
He's
My
super
accent
smart,
just went
he's
4
got
different
it.
ways. Sorry about that.
You ever had a
Well,
corn burst
last
before?
corn.
I'll have to show you how to make a corn burst.
I promise
Not
to
with
check.
my corn.
When everything gets fixed, you can make more than just your last piece of corn. You just got to work with me here. Let me have this one. We'll be okay. I promise.
I'll
Yes.
do you for it.
I'll do you for it. How about you? No.
I was like, are they actually dueling in front of me? Because I'll do something for that. Be like, hey, you know what? I'll have fun with this. I can do something fun with this.
You just pick up a rock and throw it, and just fucking he just ragdolls.
Pretty much.
No.
It's like,
Huzzah!
You know what? Fuck you taking this.
or I'd be
Yeah,
like,
he's
hey,
just
look,
giving you a
chaos
hard-
is
he's
happening.
just
Grab
giving you a
few
hard
more.
Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time. Look at that corn. Who's buying it? Ugh. Take it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll take it and put it in my bag. All right. Like, well, I mean, not a whole lot more we can do at the moment, so I say let's proceed. I believe northward, southward, before head that directionward towards where we need to go. Because I thought it was north. It's not north. I think it was south. Maybe I'm not sure. So,
This is north.
which way is east? Whichever way you're facing.
Everywhere you're facing.
If anybody's seen Legend of Avantras, there's a joke in there about that where like the mouse is like basically wherever you're facing it's north, so you always point to your left for east, and it says if you go east and he goes in a circle. It's constantly going east. Yeah, it's like now it's that way. Sorry, very good.
Excellent.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it up. I can change up my spells after a long rest. And one of my unknown spells, I'm not sure if it would necessarily have the desired effect, but I was curious if it would work in this blighted zone. So, if I were to quick retcon, unprepare one of my spells, and then instead prepare this. Is it possible to stand within like a good chunk of the area and try to cast Purify Food and Drink on the area to see if I can fix the blight that way?
Hey,
You could try it.
I was just thinking about it. It's like, I mean, it purifies it. It's technically crops are food. So yeah, I will. Yeah, it doesn't do anything if I upcast it. So yeah, I'm just going to attempt cast Purify Food and Drink, and all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Does that include blight?
So you go to cast it, and which I feel like this is a spell you've probably learned fairly early on.
Yeah, first level.
Yeah. So like you've known this one for a while. This is a comfortable one for you to cast. It's takes next to no effort, typically. First level spell, level 3 now, like this should be easy peasy for you to purify something along these lines. You feel it push back almost like you're going to like force push a cup, but the cup force blocks and starts pushing back against you. Make a spell attack roll.
Ooh.
Jedi.
Jedi.
24.
You push a little bit harder with your magic, kind of wherever that deep down, some people call it chi, some people call it faith, wherever it comes from within you that you use to cast your magic for your character. You can use that to like push a little bit harder and expecting, the blight to just be wiped clear, such as, again, for the example, using the force to push a cup off a table or something. And this thing slams into you like a truck, to where you feel like you have to really reflexively almost save with your magic. And after some serious effort, where everybody's like, "You good, dude?" Um, you're able to actually purify this, as a blood vessel breaks in your eye, like when you strain too hard pooping.
I think I
And
can I think I can fight it hard enough, guys. So I'm just like streaming blood from my eye.
as you have purified one cob of corn,
Oh shit, one cob of corn? Damn, I thought I'd do a 10-foot circle.
Yeah. So
Look,
I
it's just
That-
gonna take a while, but we could do it.
I don't know if I have that much in me.
but it it everybody's
It
like,
do-
"Holy shit!" Like nobody's been able to do this yet. Like you're not the first person to attempt this by any means. But for some reason, when you did it, it worked. This gains the town-wide attention. This is inspiring for everybody that this is the first glimmer of hope they've had throughout the whole thing.
There is a
Between
way we can do this.
between that and then the research that Odell has been doing, and then Odell seeing him do this, along with the research that he's been doing on these long-term spells and how to combat it and how to use different wards and spells against it. Um, you feel like both of you might be onto something with this.
from my end, you would just see for animated purposes, you would see smoke coming out of my book. I'm sitting there just writing like crazy, and eventually I kind of come up to Jonah and I kind of pick him up by his shirt and be like, "You, me, conversation. Okay, I need to know how to make that spell. You should write it down for me. We're gonna be doing a lot of work together over the next few weeks, days. Start with
Calm
days.
down, Deku. Calm down.
I don't think you understand what it is you've done.
Do you see my eye? I know what I did. I made that corn good.
I see the pun that you did there too.
Wait, what?
Don't tell me you didn't see the eye see this. Come on now. Am I the only person who didn't get that?
Honestly, that was over even my head.
You said I. I did this. EYE. Your
Yep,
eye.
you are correct, and that was Jake himself completely missed that one pun that I made.
Nice.
That it's okay. It's like that. You know, that's why I'm here. I'd be like, I'll catch the little puns like that. But it's like we're going to do a little more work.
No worries. I have hundreds more blood vessels to pop.
Let's preferably not cost you more of your body. Preferably not.
It's all good. No worries. We can figure this out.
Mm.
There's a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
Glimmer of hope, the whole bar yells.
Oh, geez, not this again. Kind of ducks down.
This
Hip
again,
hooray
they
for
all yell
Jonah. Hip
sarcastically.
hooray.
Oh, jeez. No.
Dude tries to get a cheer of hip hooray for Jonah going around the room.
Oh, they absolutely hooray. They're super into shit like this.
It's like this world. It's like this town's made from a Disney movie because everyone just starts breaking out into dancing, singing, and chanting. Like, be our guest, be our guest. What? No.
We have fun.
But yeah, but as we establish that part, I'm still writing. You know, as we're going, just kind of taking it, scribbling notes about what I saw and everything else, trying to make sure I keep as much detailed information in my book as possible. You know, to just keep it all documented and updated.
Excellent.
And it does include Jonah's reaction to the situation, like his physical reactions. You know, like the blood vessel, everything else. I'm being as detailed as possible so I know that what to expect.
He did a spell. He was dazed, and a blood vessel
And
popped in
confused.
his eye. Very
You can say it
confused.
was
Very
eye-opening.
dazed and confused.
And then, yeah, you guys make it to your. You guys basically set up camp. You make it to the spot. Basically, where you were able to get all your direction from everybody else to up to the Woodbridge, their area, and find a nice spot in the woods to set up your tent, get a little cooking pot going there, and that's where we're going to take break.
Perfect.
Right out.
All right. Well, we will see you guys here in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
We'll be back.
After a word from our
Okay.
sponsors.
Here.
Womp womp.
Clear on my end.
Be safe.
And people on my end of the stream, I apologize. I realized that the button that I hit was for me to listen to the stream and not to actually have you guys hear the stream. They could see the stuff moving around, and nothing was being made for sound. So my bad on my end.
Oh no!
It's
Fill
fun.
in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks.
Technical. Use your imagination.
Yeah.
It's like Mad Living.
The grandfather McTinfoil wizard over here is talking stuff. Character's gonna be the weirdest guy like post game. He's gonna just be crazy. He's gonna be nuts.
So we're just gonna set up camp here. Do we see like? I guess we'll probably want to check the area out. So when we got here, I would try to look around the area, see if we see any signs of the dorks, the horde of dorks,
Yeah.
or dragons.
Or goblins.
Oh my.
Oh my!
That'll be
Oh my!
that'll be season 2. Will be Dorks and Dragons. Patent pending.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna do that, and there's gonna be no like nothing of the sort in the next campaign.
Right, it's
I'm
just
doing
all
a
gonna
Kids
be the
on Bike
horrible
/
people.
D&D campaign that would be perfect to be called Dorks and Dragons.
I want to do a
Hell
Kids
yeah.
on Bikes campaign that has nothing to do with kids or bikes.
I've done that too.
Middle-aged
They
people.
were
on
demigods that were
rollerblades.
teenagers and they didn't have bikes.
Nice. Just kids or bikes don't exist in that realm. What?
I think
The
it was
what?
me and Maestro that did one where we went to a diner and it like was back in the 80s.
Yep, I remember that. It's like, what are we doing here?
It's a lot
I
of
had
Uh-huh.
fun.
it wouldn't start, man.
It's like, why is this a thing, dude? So, anyway,
I digress.
I was like, we are so sidetracking so hard right now.
Yeah. All right, we're setting up camp and we're looking around, right? What do we want to do as we
Yeah.
kind of get ready?
Like I said, Jonah and I are gonna do some reviewing and researching further a little bit on the counteracting blight spell thing, and then that was all we had so far.
Yeah. Maybe make some dinner or whatever else, get settled in for the night, decide who's taking what watch.
I'm gonna meditate a little bit before everyone sleeps. We do watches. I need to ground myself and really become in tune with the plane around me. I just need to separate momentarily.
Yeah, go out into the woods, let everything quiet down around you, become one with nature for a little bit, settle in.
Yeah, where I belong. It's like all those voices keep echoing in my head, like from the bar there. What the fuck you talking about?
What is this about
I'm
an
really
extended
good.
warranty for a car? What even is your car?
What is a car?
What is a car? No, I don't have a warranty for it. I don't even know what it
I
is.
know what a warranty is. Beautiful.
I imagine a warranty has got to exist somewhere in this realm. You'll find a shady businessman somewhere.
Free real estate, Joel's still trying on that one too.
Warranty guaranteed by Mantis. Damn you!
No.
This one's got a warranty. If it breaks on you, bring it back, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah, I can fix any sword.
The cat broom by Mantis with a 3-year warranty.
Right. It'd be like our inside joke. Like Mantis is gonna be like everywhere in the world. Be like, he's everywhere. Go away.
As it turns out, dude was right all along. Everything is made out of cats, and Mantis is this just necromancer of cats that is creating everything.
And
It'll
his
teach you
name
guys to-
is Mantis.
It'll teach you guys not to listen to dude.
Bra was right. You're his best pupil.
And his best student.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude.
Jonah would literally just sit there for a second, like,
Don't think too
Yes.
hard, it hurts. Yeah, and I will say if we're not reviewing research once again, I'm gonna be if I'm not doing a watch. Actually, no, while I'm doing that watch, I'll probably do this too. I'll probably be working on my carpet still, just because it's become a fun like pastime time waster.
I will do like second or third watch.
I can watch wherever I need to be.
And I can do first watch. That's fine.
I will do the one that nobody said yet.
I'll do third and then Link fourth.
Yep.
He'll do first breakfast watch.
What about second breakfast?
First breakfast.
Just so you're aware, if you call it breakfast, you have to make it. You don't get to just watch. You have to cook. There's a trick to that question.
I think you've said that particular word more than anybody else, so here you go, and I hand you a spatula.
You
Like,
gotta make lobby
of course you
coffee.
would. Ha! You.
Need that lobby coffee.
That lobby coffee.
You know what? Yeah,
Become a
that's fine.
custom to lobby coffee.
Y'all will learn the expertise of my cooking. Very well. I can. For the record, if my character does make coffee, it's going to be the most grotesque thing you've ever tasted. Just gonna put that out there.
Keep my purified food prepared.
That is a smart move.
You just soak the beans in hot water. You don't grind them, and then you pour out the water, and then just give them the steamed coffee beans.
Yep.
There you go.
Like, enjoy your breakfast, gentlemen.
Just one cup of coffee. Here's your spoon.
Go to town.
Smack you upside the head.
Okay, you asked me to make coffee. I made coffee. Don't put this on me.
Tell me it's not coffee.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
I'm totally okay with waiting on this one. I've got plenty of patience. Oh my gosh.
Jonah smash.
Jonah
The fucking
smash.
Okay, so
Are there any signs? Did we ever see if there's any signs of orcs or anything around us? The dorks?
We haven't done watches, so
Briefly.
I'm assuming that we have not done it yet.
nobody has gone looking for anything of any dorks around you.
We should probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be a safe bet before we actually make camp.
Climb a tree. I'll take a look around. How about that?
Later on in the game, when you're in like the Jedi proving tunnels, are there any dorks in there? Only the one you bring with you.
Like, crap.
Oh my god.
How do they know?
Wait, as you're walking in, Allison, wait, did he just call me a dork? Son of a bitch. Peer into the shadows.
It's like, that's it, dark side. Here we go.
I'm convinced.
Give those cookies. I know they have them.
Get it.
So yeah, checking around the camp first. Do you want nature or survival checks? What do you want from us?
So yeah, as kind of dusk starts really settling in before it gets dark or anything else, yeah, make a nature or survival check.
Can I climb a tree first?
Yeah, I will need a strength roll for that, or Well,
Shit.
I think climbing
Yeah,
is
what?
just a straight strength roll.
Hey, you got a good decent roll that
Damn,
time.
You almost said the magic word. Bam. Strength, baby. Let's go. Oh,
dirt chilling.
too much moss on this bark. I can't get a grip.
That's
Blame it on
exactly
that
it.
me and dude rolled out at like the same time, so our dice collided.
Yeah, it's too far up to the first branches, and they're way too mossy. It's rained around here recently too, so it's good and slick,
Very moist.
moist, very moist.
Wow.
Somebody's gonna cringe at that and not laugh. I'm sorry.
The groan afterwards was perfect touch. Chef's kiss.
Sign that it was decent. That. Sometimes it's the lack of response that gives you the most impact because you know you did really good because they're all just speechless.
Let's see here.
No one knows what to say next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tired trying to climb
Um,
that tree and failing. Covered in
Odell
moss.
and Jonah. I guess you guys would be the only ones that would really see anything of any sort of concern at all, really. But there are definitely some. There are definitely some trails going through that aren't game trails that you would know of. So you would know to be on somewhat alert. Something isn't like there's been more than just your regular, groups of coyotes, deer, typical woodland critters, marsupials of sorts moving through the area.
We might not be entirely alone, but I can't tell how fresh the tracks are.
And I'm assuming my nature can't tell me how anything like that either.
Odell, you would know that they are from within the last probably 2 days, you would figure.
Okay.
So it's a fairly well-traveled area, or at least not well-traveled area, but has been recently traveled area.
Okay. So I would go over there and be like, good find. I would wager probably 2 days at best about how old these tracks are. Just a hunch.
Well, I would think that should be safe then, right, guys?
Safe enough for the night.
I mean, did we establish? Wait, sorry, I know you said this, but I just want to make sure I understood it. What did we establish the tracks were of? Like, were they
Of
people
a
tracks, animal tracks?
There
more
were
or less,
some non-deer tracks.
Hmm.
yeah, like
Non-animal.
non-typical woodland critter tracks. So, but the ground being wet, mossy, recently rained on, everything else, hard to tell essentially what has all been walking it. But there's no clear like, okay, that's a deer stamp. There's coyote poop. There's anything along those lines.
Okay.
Looks like how people move through wooded areas, not animal game trails.
Hmm.
Macheted off branch every so often. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Okay, I follow.
Road less traveled.
And so first watch. Who was on first watch?
Me.
All right, so everybody else, are you guys going to bed for the evening then? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least until my watch, which is second.
Okay. Sweet dreams, guys. I hope your characters sleep very well.
Me.
I don't like the way you said that.
Right, I was like that was very questionably toned.
Just gonna say.
Just gonna say. Odale, what are you up to during your watch?
Right, so I'm like watching in general, but I'm also doing the knitting, but I do want to have a spell prepared in case something does in fact come by. I'm going to be preparing the spell rope trick. Basically, a rope will attach to a space that makes it into a pocket dimension for a moment, just like a little one that I can go into and look down from. So I'll be like probably either I'm gonna be at the tallest point nearby the camp that I can be, so I can see. And then if something does come by, I'll activate the spell, pop up into that dimension with the rope, and kind of watch to see if anybody comes in or like goes into the area, and then I'll observe from there. But that's only if somebody comes, somebody or something, whatever, comes into the camp.
I love the imagery behind that. Just hanging out like knitting a magic carpet on top of a rope like a tree stand, but like the way a wizard would do it, not a hunter.
Yep. Tell myself, we're going to have a lovely carpet when this is all done today. Don't you agree? Oh, yes, it's going to be a wonderful carpet when we're done with everything today. Oh, it's going to be such a wonderful piece of work. Talking to myself as I'm doing this.
Keeping your mind busy so you stay awake.
The most mentally unstable wizard anybody will ever know in this campaign group. This guy right here.
Yeah, make a perception check during your watch.
Perception. 9. Split personalities are conflicting with my images, with my viewing.
The woods feel peaceful. The woods seem quiet. Everything, you hear the occasional, through the dark animal skitter across, but what you would assume would be things like, a raccoon going here or there or something along those lines.
Nothing that's uncharacteristic.
Field mice, nothing uncharacteristic. But yeah, your watch goes well, and we change into second watch if there's nothing else as your character goes to bed.
Just half asleep, still knitting as I'm heading over to where I'm gonna sleep at. Like, have fun.
Oh, no worries. I got plenty. Keep me occupied.
Fall over and sleep. Mid knit.
I'll sleep mid-knit just before mid-knit.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, clever.
Very.
Very good. Who do we got for second watch here?
Be Jonah.
Jonah. Yeah, Odell wakes you up for your watch before he goes shuffling off the bed himself. What do you do during your watch?
I'm going to keep an eye out on the forest surrounding us and wherever else, while creating some beautiful white noise for everybody to fall asleep to as they just hear the hasp of blades on wet stones and I start sharpening weapons. And if I remember correctly, yes, I have dark vision up to 60 feet. Which just means everything out there is all like shades of gray, not actual colors.
Right.
Well, that's funny. My character did not have any dark vision, so I'm just looking at just blackness.
Jonah's in his 50 Shades of Grey moment.
In the background, put some clothes on.
I'm not denying anything.
Then make a perception check for your watch.
Perception. No.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh no.
You get distracted by the beautiful tapestry that's my carpet.
I think I made too much white noise. Oh no.
Oh no.
With a nat 1, you actually fall asleep partway through your watch. You don't make it through your watch.
La 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 la.
So from basically through his watch, everybody sleeps soundly. The woods are quiet, and nothing particularly messes with you in any way, shape, or form. Until bum bum bum.
The Fire Nation attacked. Oh, sorry.
Everybody make while you're sleeping, make a wisdom save.
Oh, my best of all saves.
Oh my god.
I have an advantage. Give me a second. Okay, so 18 for me.
Shit balls.
I'm not sure if I've rolled over a 10 on that. I have no.
18 for Mank.
Uh huh.
18 for Mank, 18 for Odale,
Hmm.
a 2 for Dude,
Oh
and
boy.
a 9. Wait, no.
I have advantage, so I rolled twice.
Okay. And then Jonah got an 11. Oh. See here. So Odell and Mank. You guys sleep really well. For the time being here. Odell sleeping like a baby, having nice dreams even. Mank. Mank, are you third or fourth watch?
Fourth, breakfast.
Your fourth watch. Okay. So yeah, you're sleeping very soundly as well. Um so here, Jonah with a 11.
Oh, dude. Poor
I'm
dude.
so sorry, dude.
I'm sorry, dude.
It has not been my night, huh?
Jonah with an
Must be the war
11.
break.
Um what would be like a haunting nightmare, like something that like would come through on one of your nightmares for you?
Probably the sounds of like the orc horns blasting the right before the forge I was working in got destroyed.
Yeah, that's exactly what your nightmare is of. It almost feels real, almost like a lucid dream, but more like a night terror that you just can't wake up from all the way, even though you keep trying to wake yourself up. It's not working.
Oh, to relive that moment over and over. Not fun.
And then dude with two swords, would be a like what would be like a nightmare about like your character's like biggest fear?
I would be having a nightmare about when my mom abandoned me on the doorstep of the Two Sword Monastery. She abandoned me and my 8 other siblings across different monasteries to then hope that we run into each other and fight each other later on to prove who's the strongest. And I have nightmares about
And yeah, that's the nightmare that you have as you wake up, um, really shaken from this nightmare. It was is your do you know if your mom is still living or not?
that. No, I haven't heard from her since she abandoned me.
So yeah, the dream seemed like real, also like a night terror to where like you even when you're waking up and you're convinced it's a dream and you're awake, it's still interacting with you. You can still see it. It's haunting you. The memory of the dream is still haunting you. You will not take any rest this evening.
Damn it. I try to sleep on my back leg just keeps kicking uncontrollably.
Then that'll be what would actually kind of jolt you out of being able to actually get any rest or anything else, and what wakes you up for your watch, even though you'd
Jonah
probably be
fell
for
asleep.
like yeah, Jonah fell asleep, so you'd kind of wake up partway through where your watch was supposed to start.
Oh, it looks like Jonah fell asleep. I guess I'll take over the watch early, since I totes can't sleep anyways. And I'll just let Jonah sleep as I take over the watch.
That's nice of you. Yeah, the rest of your watch goes otherwise uneventful. The woods feel heavy though. Like your dream is still haunting you. Like you feel like you're being watched, like not necessarily by like predators through the woods, but like almost like that feeling that like something is like right behind you. You keep getting pins and needles on your neck and you turn around and nobody's there kind of thing.
At one point, I get up and walk out into the forest, and I take a few minutes to cry, so I don't disturb the rest of the group. I'm afraid to let my guard down around other people, so I try to go find a private moment where I just kind of bawl out for a few minutes.
Yeah, and that until basically until about the time that you um, wake up Mink for his turn. Um, the woods, you kind of start to lose that paranoid feeling. Whether it's just past the witching hour or crying it out helped. Your character's not 100% sure, but um, it's the end of the watch now. But even you feel like even if you do fall asleep at this point, like as terrifying as that feels right now, that it wouldn't be restful for you. As we switch to Mank.
I walk past and just say, I wish you loved me more.
Aw.
Aw. What are you up to
Your
for your
watch.
watch, Mank?
I want to make something nice for my friends when they wake up, so I'm gonna forage for uh, some edible mushrooms, possibly, and maybe there's some eggs in a nest around, and I'm gonna try to be real quiet because I don't want to wake anybody, and I don't want to alert anybody, and um, while I'm keeping an eye out for I'm looking for tasty things I can eat.
Nice.
Oh no, we're gonna get high on mushrooms.
He's tromping
Well, that's my
around.
stealth roll, trying to be quiet. You want
That's
me
the
to roll
stealth.
nature or something to forage?
Yeah, make a nature check for the foraging.
Come on, big
And then
buddy.
and then a perception check
What?
for
Oh no, we're gonna get high on mushrooms.
Did this really
something
happen?
around you.
Hey, there we go.
There we
Hey,
go.
it balances out.
Balances back out. Let's see here. So, yeah, with your 6 stealth, you're trying to be quiet while you're walking around, but you are just snapping twigs and branches left and right. Like you trip a couple of times. Like it's not going well at all. Um, make a
Sorry, guys.
would that make a what should we make it be? That one. Make a oh gosh. I'm trying to think what kind of save that should be now to make to keep from like yelling out or anything else as you just completely like trip and fall and land in like spiderweb first into the face.
I would say dexterity.
Yeah, that'd probably be a con save.
Okay.
Con save, yeah.
Womp womp.
Come on.
So yeah, just before the end of your watch, as you're not having much luck at all finding any mushrooms or eggs or anything really good to eat at all. You trip and gonna hit your knee on a rock and fall face first into a spider web and just kind of like the worst kind of trip into like a brush pile that you can have. There's one of those thorny little ash bushes there. And you just don't handle it well, and you just loudly crash out about it.
I cry. I straight up cry like a little kid in front of them. Like, no, it'll hurt to run fast.
Please tell me
And
that
that's
someone
what-
in this group has seen Family Guy.
It's okay to cry.
So that's what'll wake up the rest of the party at the end. But with your 20 perception, from across from where the bridge is, because you guys can kind of faintly see the bridge through the woods from where you found a good spot to camp still. From across it, with a 20, you can barely make out like some voices, but not entirely sure what they are from here, exactly what they're saying.
Does it
But you
sound
hear a
like
couple of-
a specific language?
What's that?
Does it sound like it might be a specific language, even if I don't know the words? Like,
It does out of game. It's Goblin speak. Do you speak Goblin?
I don't think so.
Depends on what you got.
I'm gonna say I don't know speak Goblin.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know what they're saying, but you hear at least two voices. What you feel like going back and forth about something for a couple of seconds and then nothing.
Okay. I know common and I know common sign language. So
Nice.
Respectable language. I like that one.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
it was
Super
the way
handy too.
my master or whatever we talk to each other. We were real quiet, you know. We were stealthy. It was important.
Absolutely.
Oh man. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean to wake you up. But there are goblins. There are goblins over there, so
Where? Point direction. I'll fire.
the bridge.
On the bridge? Through the bridge. Use your finger.
You would know it's
The bridge. I'm-
it would sound like it was past the bridge. Like you can see the bridge, you don't see any necessarily movement on it, but it sounds like it's through the woods beyond the bridge.
Close enough. Act like it's on the bridge. We need to be urgent.
I can fire right now. I'm preparing a firebolt for the record. I can fire right now. We good? We confirmed a position? I can fire.
You guys can make
Hold-
investigation or perception checks
hold.
as he gives you this news to kind of.
I'll investigate just in case.
Is that perception or investigation?
24.
-1 or -2? God damn.
Oh,
no, 2 for it, one.
no!
What's happening?
Wow.
The
Dude
dice
should have
gods
had
were
it.
turned against us.
Dude is robbed of an 18.
The party
that-
IDM for tomorrow is gonna pay for this. I promise you.
Dude is just having the hardest time.
Dice
Dell,
karma.
you would hear two distinct voices as you tune in on this, and you would know that they're not getting any closer. But then also they kind of real quick say something back and forth, and then there's nothing. So it sounds like they're not necessarily trying to be discovered, but they're not being as careful as maybe they should be. They're Gerblins. Gerblins aren't the brightest.
So, all right. So once I realize that that's the case, and I can in fact see them, I kind of look over it.
It's a
Adam.
ways out, like out of range.
Look at Make. It's like, all right. Make is one who told us all this, right? Just-
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Like, if I may, Meg, I am one to startle very easily. So, in the event of a situation like this happening a second time, if we know for a fact that I can fire at them and not miss, can we, unless that situation occurs, can we avoid the possibility of, hey, you can attack them right now if you want to? Can we avoid those kind of situations? Because I might have started a forest fire or a bridge fire at most, or at minimum. My fireballs are not exactly small.
Oh man, well I was saying to hold, but perhaps in the excitement of all of this, but they'll be here, so beware.
Yeah, I now that I
Master
know that
Bros
they're
says
there.
only you can prevent forest fires.
Did I had mentioned that that you had heard with your 20 that the voices aren't coming any closer?
Yeah, that's why I was telling you about, unless we know for a fact that they're coming, don't say fire, don't say shoot, don't say attack. My character will attack.
My bad. Sorry, my brain is just starting to get a little tired, so I just wanted to make sure I had mentioned that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
ooh,
did.
that's an important part. Make sure I bring that up. Okay.
Yeah, no, you did mention that, I promise. But otherwise, nice job on at least on finding them. Are you okay though? You sounded like you took a bit of a tumble.
Yes, some scratches on my knee hurt.
All right.
I'll have to wait to challenge uh, some people from race.
I mean, you could always ask Jonas or Jonah when he gets up about healing you. I should be able to make that pretty quick for you. I'm not the best healer. I'm good at making people not die. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, for spell purposes, did we get our long rest?
I think I ruined it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody but dude got their long rests.
Nice.
Why is everybody always picking on me because I run like a girl and
I am sorry, and so is Clyde.
Damn it, Clyde!
Hey, we're glad.
Damn it, Clyde.
Son, you have one job.
Son, I'm an entrepreneur. I have many jobs.
For the record, I missed that
Tried to
campaign.
prickly pear.
I do miss that campaign as well. It's a fun. I love Clyde. Clyde was a fun character.
That was a great one.
Someday.
My character's ready to level the world. Really prepared for that.
Clyde has nothing else better to do. Why not?
I run a business. I make plenty of money. I don't need to worry about anything.
Anyway,
Rachel, do it
go ahead,
again?
level the rest of the world, but point it that way.
Level the side that I'm not on.
All the survivors can come get a refreshing prickly pear ale. Sold here.
Post-apocalyptic doom. Take a prickly pear. Take an ale.
Nothing goes with the apocalypse like a prickly pear ale.
Wet your whistle.
One taste, you'll be dying for more. Oh wait, a little too soon.
There are areas where that veil gets a little thinner. You see, you almost hear "Damn it, Clyde" through the woods in the morning as he falls.
Right. Who's this Clyde I keep hearing about? That's it. This forest is haunted.
Their hills are haunted.
Then shoot that fireball.
Just, only
Burn it
you
down.
can start forest fires.
Dang right. Poof. Voices everywhere and they're getting in my head. I can't stand it anymore. Give me something else.
So yeah, you guys don't really hear after a while, you don't really hear the voices anymore. You didn't hear them trail off further. You don't hear them coming any closer or anything else. But even as you kind of break down camp and everything else, everything kind of, you don't necessarily you're not ambushed, and you don't hear anybody else.
I wonder if they fell asleep.
Let's ambush them.
Let me jump them very quickly and quietly.
I'm definitely down for it, but I'm gonna hang back and be ready to fly to you guys to help out. But with my armor, I'm gonna make some clinks and clunks, I think. My cat needs food. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
It's just sitting here. Meow.
So what is the plan? Are you gonna try to sneak up and see if we can find if they fell asleep somewhere, or what are we doing?
I mean, we're definitely going to want to sneak up for sure. We're not going to want to go brazenly into this one. So whoever is good, light on their feet, and can handle this, aka not me, I should probably go out there and take care of this one.
So my stealth is a bit of a catch-22. I have a +5 to stealth rolls, but I also have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
My stealth is a plus. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I have a +5, but my rolls are not good, and I don't trust. I don't trust roll 20 to do me justice.
I mean, you could always go through Roll20 itself. You see, you don't trust Roll20, you don't trust D&D Beyond.
Or D&D Beyond, yeah.
Okay. You could always roll on Roll20 and then just add your numbers in from there. If you want to try something different.
Switching it up.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll try to go and be stealthy. I do a good roll.
I mean, worst case scenario, if DMs are allowing us to, we could always, I have physical dice that I brought with me that I would roll on mine.
And you do know that it is going to be a pretty high stealth pass to get across the wooden bridge there quietly and carefully, as bridges are kind of out in the open and it is morning, it is light out and whatnot. So
How long?
yeah, to
how
move
long is
across
the
it
bridge?
quietly and everything else. But I'm sorry.
How big is that bridge?
Oh, let's say I would give it a good 40 feet.
Okay. I could cast fog cloud on the end of that bridge and obscure the vision, and
No, I'm sorry.
bridge.
It would be much wider than that. I'm sorry. The heck I was thinking. I was thinking of like the scale on the map of it. But that is not a
Longer
scale
than
map.
40
That is
feet?
just a treasure map. No, it's going across like a small river, so it would probably be more like a 100-foot bridge.
Yeah, this I can't.
100 feet, that's nothing.
No, I could do that. I have a fog cloud spell that I could cast, but it wouldn't really cover the duration of the bridge. I thought maybe I could cast it at the end of the bridge and obscure the vision.
And the
But
water's
on
going
a
through
100
are quite
foot bridge, that's
rapidy.
a little crazy. I don't mind trying to sneak across. If I have to run back screaming that they're here, they're coming, then I will.
How do I picture you sound like Jack Sparrow when if that happens?
I'm not saying that you can't sneak across or anything else. I'm just saying if you wanted to be like completely
I'm gonna try.
completely
Definitely, yeah,
stealth.
for sure. Yeah, I'm not
It's
just
just
gonna walk all
it's
nonchalant.
just more than an 11. That's all.
It's more than an 11.
Okay, no objection. Here I go, guys. I'll see.
I believe in you.
+5, 15.
Yeah, you're moving pretty quietly. Not making big clunky footsteps on the wooden bridge. What's
Alright,
everybody
I
else
got
up to?
40 feet movement reference. Depends that factors in how many times I have to before I get across. It's up to you, DM. What's next? I try to get across. Am I at the
Yeah,
end of the
what's
bridge or
everybody
do I
else
have more to
doing?
go?
Casey, you're muted.
I'm gonna try to follow him across. If he can do it, I think I can do it as well. And I'm stupid but confident. So here we go.
Also, roll for quiet, sneaky sneak.
Okay.
Oh no.
Anybody else that's going to stealth across too, go ahead and just roll stealth checks, or if you have other plans.
I'm going to
My
prepare a
rolling
guiding
of
bolt.
less than 10 minutes again. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna prepare a guiding bolt and get ready to pop my wings out so that I can fly to their aid.
Okay, yeah, with a 7 stealth check too. You're a little clunky going across the bridge. It's not horribly echoing throughout the woods, but it's not exactly quiet either.
My chainmail just clangs around.
You're doing your best though. Doing the best with what you got at the moment.
I turn to the others and put my finger to my lips and go, "Shh, be quiet."
Very, very quiet.
I need y'all to be a little more quiet. Clang, clang, clang.
And dogs. Right.
And then Jonah's preparing a guiding bolt. And then you're getting ready so you're preparing. Sorry, are you trying to walk across the bridge sneakily, or with hearing the chainmail rattling off the planks of the bridge going across, are you just walking steadily? Or what are you up to?
You asking me?
No, Jonah.
Okay,
as
sorry.
far as how
I didn't hear a
going
name, so I
about
was like, what?
anything
So-
other than his guiding bolt. Preparing his guiding bolt. Are you doing anything else, or are you trying to do this sneakily with the rest of the group, or are you just walking magic out, trying to be intimidating, or
Only because I had to dip out for a second and I didn't really catch it. Is like the tree line before the bridge relatively close or anything like that, or is it going to be like a couple 100 feet to get over to them if I
from
stayed back?
from what Mank was describing and from when you guys were last investigating and heard the voices, you would imagine that they came as you cross the bridge. You should be able to see them pretty shortly after if they were just out in the open, somewhere around that range. So hard to gauge exactly where it was at, but
Okay. Well, I was going to pop my wings out to fly around and help them out, but I can only fly for like a minute. But I figured with my clanking, I'd be quieter in the air. But yeah, I was going to try and hold back if they were close enough. But if it's a bit of a jaunt, then I will try to keep up with them on foot until it's necessary to fly. So I'll
yeah, you
roll
would
stealth at disadvantage.
from where everybody's at, you would know that they're not just like right on the other side of the bridge, like standing at it like a bridge troll demanding a toll. But there's nothing saying that they couldn't necessarily be ambushing the bridge within range of it from
Okay.
the end of it, if that makes sense.
I am slightly quieter than dude.
Which is not saying much.
No, it's not. We're both in chainmail.
So yeah,
I
you
turn to
guys
you again,
are
Jonah, and go like,
Strange
"Shh."
slithering sound through the grass.
so yeah, you guys are trying to be quiet, but you're making at least a bit of a diversion away from Mank, who's moving kind of quiet.
Hey, Mank, you're doing so good.
They won't expect you as quick as us.
They don't see you.
I'm just
You had to
watching in the
jump on
I will
distance.
judge. I was really loud like 5 minutes ago or whatever.
As they're just talking openly on the bridge
I'm over here like
But,
sitting on a
what-
rock on the entry, like one of the entryways near the the bridge, just shaking my head, be like, "This is why I study books."
so you're just hanging back.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting. I'm like, my thought is, if this show just goes so badly, then I at least will be able to shoot from a distance as I work my way across the bridge to help out. I'm not going to be in the middle of this fray at all. Saving that last healing moment for the end.
You got two of them, and it's not just regular healing. Just bring him back from almost dead.
I can resuscitate. I brought your heart back once. I'll do it again. Yeah, but I am sitting on a rock specifically to watch, just to watch how this all plays out.
So yeah, so you're watching as they're kind of go from trying to sneak to Mank is still like moving quietly, like you can see him doing the stealthy walk. You don't hear his footsteps at all going across the bridge, but he is also obviously talking now with the rest of the party going across that are trying to also do the sneaky walk, but it is just not as quiet, especially as they think it is, and they think they are. But they make it all the way across the bridge. The bridge doesn't blow up or anything else. And then Mank does I'm assuming a dirty 20 hits.
Yes.
You're going to take 3 piercing damage as a smaller sized arrow goes plunging into your thigh. And we are not yet, because I haven't turned you to the right map yet, but we're going to roll initiative in a minute here.
I'm all of a sudden not worried about my knee anymore. My thigh now hurts a lot more than that.
Turn counter is up. Okay, go ahead and roll initiative now.
Okay. I love listening to the sound of initiative rolls on D&D Beyond. It's so fun.
Dude, you got over 10.
Huzzah.
Got a 19.
What did I close out of that? Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
When you shot me in the thigh, come on out. 1-on-1 combat.
Mortal Kombat.
So I was picturing what's that one
Brings you back
movie?
from the dead, so you're really immortal.
What was that one movie where this guy gets shot in the air with an arrow, like an arrow with both legs, and it's like ah. I'm picturing that in this
Ace
moment.
Ventura.
Ace Ventura, thank you. I was picturing that.
With the spear in the thigh.
Yeah. Ah!
Meanwhile, I'm picturing Monty
You tried
Python and the
to,
Holy Grail.
when-
Sit for you, sir.
I'm Arthur, King of the Britons.
Sweet Concord, you will not have died in vain. I think I'm going to be all right, sir. You will not have been mortally wounded. No, really, I think I'll pull through.
Another great movie.
You're getting shot with an arrow in a movie. Pretty funny, but in real life, you'd be like, ha ha, and everyone would be like, what are you laughing for?
Yeah.
This is not funny, but didn't you see Ace Ventura?
Have you no sense of humor?
Yeah, you know.
when
It's like
things look
when someone-
bleakest, we need humor to get us through.
It's true.
Yeah, well, you see an old person fall down in public, you're not supposed to laugh, but I grew up watching America's Funniest Home Videos. And I spent
Amen.
my childhood laughing at people falling down and getting hurt, getting whacked in the nuts, dropping this off the ladder, like whatever. I don't know, man. I was
Absolutely.
programmed by the networks.
My
It's
initial
not my
question
fault.
is, are you okay? And if they answer or are in remotely the slightest way okay, then it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
All
I don't want
funny
to laugh
games
at
with
you if
someone
you're
gets
straight
hurt.
up injured, but yeah, I would
I think
try
that's
not
the
to.
line. Like,
I'll at least try not to laugh at you if you're injured.
do you look dead? No, it's still funny.
Did you die?
Did you die?
Are you hurt? Sorry, I bumped your ladder. Are you
Sorry
hurt?
about Jesus.
But it was funny.
Oh no.
You gotta admit, when you belly flopped, it was funny.
Uh,
I saw it in a movie once. I'm sorry. I thought it would be a lot funnier.
I got it on camera. We might win a prize money.
We might win a prize. You
Yeah.
might get to be Bob Saget.
I'll give you 2,000 of the 10 grand.
Triple
What do you
legend
mean?
right
Bob
there.
Saget died like 6 years ago. No, literally, like you fell from like 15 feet. You might get to meet Bob Saget. We're on the way to the hospital.
Tell him I said hi.
Oh man.
This got
Another
dark
arrow
quick.
goes sailing through. Yeah,
Oh
another
dear.
arrow goes sailing through your group as a 9. Does not hit Odell.
It's like, ah!
I'm sorry,
Speaking of, it
Odell was
looks like
hanging
you do.
back. Did you walk? I'm sorry, Odell was still hanging back. My bad.
I mean, yeah, I'm still waiting. I haven't seen anybody get hurt quite yet, and no one's yelled loud enough for me to hear them quite yet. But I'm just kind of waiting just in case.
Yeah, it would take you a dash turn to get up to the end of the bridge where this is about where the end of the bridge is here.
Okay.
So the party is
Um,
about 10 feet off the end of it when they're like, hey, everything looks cool, and then arrow to the thigh.
okay. If it's okay, I would like to have casted mage armor before I started running. It's not a concentration or anything. It just lasts for 8 hours. It's my extra armor. Would that be okay to do?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a first level spell, so nothing too crazy.
Also,
This
Steve,
time,
make sure that you
this
get
time,
them added
next
to
time,
the
call out your
turn order.
spell, your buffs before combat.
I apologize. Yeah, I
He's a
should
wolf.
have said that when I was back there waiting, but yeah.
You watch your ass.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
The guy was too paranoid. He was too busy like knitting to be worrying about that at first.
Sorry, somebody else said something.
Yeah, I was saying make sure to add Mank and Odell to the turn order.
Are they not?
Doesn't look like it.
I don't see anybody on a turn order at all on my end. Oh wait,
Oh, I
actually,
see
hang
I
on.
you.
see me and Jonah. And
Yeah,
this
I see
bad
me
guy.
and
There it
Jonah
goes.
and
Now
two
I see it.
goblins.
Yeah, I see it now.
I see. Okay, my bad. So here, man.
God, I can double click the turn order to make it disappear. I didn't do that.
No, you got it. And who else was missing here? Odell's?
Me.
Yeah.
Odell.
I don't know.
Wait, capitalize your name. Pronoun. Yeah.
Mine was-
Mink got a. What'd you get, Mink? Got a dirty 20. Odell got a.
The
19.
dirtiest of 20s.
The dirtiest of 20.
Yeah.
With an
Filthy
arrow
little
in my thigh and
fucker.
everything.
A filthy little
I don't
20.
care. It's like, ah!
Filthy.
What the fuck?
Filthy like.
Okay. My bad here. So, Bank, you see these two goblins in the wood line here. What do you and the one is shot an arrow and they've shot arrows at you. What are you gonna do about that? Especially with the one sticking into your leg. That sucked.
You just gonna let him get away with that?
You gonna let them get away with that shit?
Yeah,
This is Kumbaya, or you're gonna kick their
I'm
ass.
just gonna stroll down the path and not even make eye contact.
Just turn the other cheek.
I'm gonna roll stealth. No. I'm gonna run at the dude in the back. I'll be like,
I wouldn't recommend it, but I respect the hell out of it. maybe goblins wouldn't have to attack people if more people behaved that way, walking down the streets towards each other.
I'm gonna run
If
up
you get shot
behind
in the leg
this
with
fool.
an arrow, just like I understand.
I'm gonna do a little. I don't know. How is my movement impeded with it from this arrow sticking out of my thigh, or is it really just like got me 3 damage? What is it, like a thumbtack or something? Sticking in me.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
just it didn't. It's not hindering your movement in any way. It hasn't crippled the limb.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna
Feels
take
like
any
a sharpened
chances
stick.
Yeah,
and
it
try
just
to like.
it made it through your leg armor, whatever it is that you're wearing, enough to just put a good cut on it, but not enough to like really make that muscle ache up or anything to where you can't run.
Yeah, cool. I'm just like cloth. Um, I'm gonna do some little fancy footwork, work my way around to the back of him, and give him a couple of unarmed strikes. Hopefully to the back of the head if he can't defend himself.
Yeah, try to roll for donkey punch.
Attack 1. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. But before I'm gonna give him a chance to do anything about it, I strike again for 12.
I like your
says
cow.
it all. Thank you.
Is it a cow? Did I get it right?
It was a cow. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. A 12 does not hit. Yeah, it kind of bobs and weaves as you come in swinging at it. A little better than you thought it was. Galton's got some moves.
All right, another turn.
Dale. So you have your mage armor on now, so it would take a dash action to get onto the map here.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and do that.
Like, boop. Welcome.
Yay! Like,
Any
huh?
bonuses or any bonus actions or anything else that you want to take or free actions?
Let me see what bonus actions I have first. I don't even think I have bonus actions. I'm a wizard. We don't have bonus actions. Are you kidding me? The heck do I think I
Bonus
am?
actions. I barely got
Bonus
an
spell?
action.
The only bonus that's happening here is the fact that I'm in this party right now. I'd be like, there's your bonus. I'm here. Now, I kind of run up and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I thought we'd have a little bit more time. I'm here. Sorry. Yes, I will. I'll be back here if you need me.
Escalated quickly.
So you're like running awkwardly across the bridge as a wizard would in his robes. Like, all right. All right. Yes, Miriam, let's go. It's my turn.
And then Mank, as you come in and try attacking at this goblin, you don't speak goblin, but the one that you're attacking turns over his shoulder and yells something. And you hear a really... I'm looking for a button here. There we go. You hear really a sound that makes you uneasy as
Oh, no.
branching down from the tree into place an owl bear that lets out a pants shittling squawk. Let's see here, 9 doesn't hit, I'm sure, but does a 15?
No. 16
As
is my ace.
right on. So yeah, as this thing bites and claws at you, you're able to, with your cat-like reflexes, narrowly dodge the second attack, but easily miss the beak. Threat has
But I
entered.
pooped my pants.
You poop a little.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
The goblin sniffs, and you hear him say something. The other one laughs. And it's Jonah's turn.
Okay. Jonah is going to make sure that that's not a bonus action. Do. Bonus action to do it. Okay, never mind. So I won't be able to do anything extra really besides this, but I am going to bonus action. Wait. Once per long rest, you can use bonus action transform. Yes. So I will transform into my radiant form so that my wings come sprouting out behind me, and then I will rise up into the air good 5 feet or so first, and then fly forward 25 feet. So I can get right up there, kind of like right behind the owlbear. Still above person level, but probably eye level for him. So, you know what? I'm going to go a little bit further back. I'm only going to go 20 feet because I can attack from a distance.
There you go.
So, up 5, and then that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. And I will bring out my book on a chain, despite knowing that Odell has issues with it.
I'm 4,000 miles behind you, bro. You know what? Can't possibly hit me now.
And
Can't stop me now.
oh shit, it is a 5-foot range. Really?
Short chain.
Okay. All right, so I guess yeah, I'll go fucking right up next to him instead then. And yeah, I'm going to flail at him with my +1 flail.
Whip it real good.
Do I have
Yeah.
advantage for flanking?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you, benevolent GM.
I hear flail. I first think it was Splash from
15.
Magikarp.
Yeah, so I will go with the 18 to hit the owlbear.
18 will hit.
All right. And that is going to be 1d8 plus 3 for 11 damage. And I can actually... Once on each of my turns, I can deal an extra 2 radiant damage to one target when I deal damage to it with an attack or a spell. So yeah, I will bump that up 2 more damage, so 13 damage onto the owlbear. I just kind of whip him out with my chain, and I'm just like, hey, leave him alone. And that'll be my turn.
Able to catch it right across like the back, kind of where the wing connects to the shoulder. At that where the feathers kind of branch apart there a little bit, so you're able to get a solid thunk in with that book into it. And as it lets out a different kind of shriek other than its attack shriek. It sounds like it hurt.
Yeah, that'll learn you.
Smarts, don't it?
Take that. Let's see here. On to dude with 2 swords. What are you up to, dude?
I'm gonna use my feline agility. I'm gonna use it to get over here. I'm gonna use my fighting spirit. Gives me advantage on any attacks I make this turn, and 5 temporary hit points, which I will add here. And then I'm gonna make an attack on the owl dude with my long sword. No, sorry, short sword.
You know,
That's with advantage, so hopefully not 1, but a 22 is my advantage.
Yeah, the 22 definitely hits the owlbear.
That is 9 damage. If it's still up and going, I will do the offhand attack with my claws for my bonus action. It's also an advantage for this turn.
It is definitely still going.
That is a 20, the dirtiest, filthiest 20 to hit. This is 1d6 without the modifier, so it'll just be whatever it is. One more damage.
One more damage.
Yeah.
Okay, your character is like Wolverine from Deadpool vs. Wolverine. You like grew up everything on the way to combat, and then are still just a beast in combat as you just lay into this thing. Your claws.
I'm gonna save my action surge, so I'm just gonna that'll be the end of my turn. I'll stay here to give flanking to the smaller guy and to keep the owlbear engaged, and that'll be my turn.
Done. Next is this guy's turn here. As he is going to, as soon as I open up his character sheet again, as I close things because I'm silly.
We all do it.
He's gonna kind of run this way here and take a shot at Jonah with his short bow.
Now, Jonah?
Yes. Does a 19 hit Jonah?
Indeed, it will hit.
Indeed, doodly.
As you're gonna take 6 piercing damage as a one of those short arrows finds purchase in between your shoulder armor and kind of lodges into your upper kind of bicep meat. Whack.
Oh, damn it. I don't like piercings. Turn angry eyes towards him.
You're being attacked in person.
Then let's see here. He is going to.
Watch out, your cat's got a knife.
He's got a knife.
What? He get a knife?
And then he's going to bonus action hide. The end of his turn here. Oop.
Yeah, you would.
Hiding like a bitch.
Go tell your grandkids about the day you ran.
And Mank, we're back to the top of the order here.
Watch me gut your owl friend from the forest, bitch. Oh, sorry, I got dark.
Who's the bitch now?
Who's the bitch now?
Meow.
Meow.
Mank's,
You say meow?
Mank's heart is pounding. He is like incredibly like in disbelief that this creature is in front of him, first of all, but that it swiped at him and he actually I don't know. He's in this predicament. He's just gonna start like blasting away with attacks. I'll punch the owlbear in the face. If I move 5 feet right here, am I still technically flanking the creature?
Yeah, fuck it, good enough. 5-foot step to the side isn't going to change that.
All right.
You can bob and weave a little bit as you attack, sure.
So the first attack is just a normal attack, and then the bonus action is flurry of blows, right? Or is the flurry of blows?
That's a bonus action. Using 1 key point.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you make a successful attack with an action, you can then make a bonus action with the flurry of blows to do additional too.
Let's do this then. First attack. Oh, let's see if I crit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
I did not crit.
That is okay.
But that damage.
21 still hits.
Whack. 9 damage with my fist.
Nice. A hard punch.
And then
Yeah,
flurry
you
of
see,
blows. Just
yeah, the
kinda
eyebrow
runs.
on it kind of immediately swells up as you land a solid punch on it. And then your second punch, your flurry of blows you were gonna do, was it? Were you spending the key point on that?
yeah.
That'll be
Yeah,
2
it's
more attacks.
cool. 2 more. I should. I got advantage. Do I hit with this one? 13. 13.
Let me double check that quick. Yes, 13 hits.
Oh. Beautiful. It hits for 8 damage.
Hey.
Hey.
Then my last attack. 11.
11 does not hit.
Alright. Well, end of turn.
As we move on to Odale.
Give me 1 second. My
Oh,
page
damn.
just crashed. There we go. There we go.
no.
All right, we're back. It just had that one of that nat one authentication error thing. Just had to refresh. Okay. So I am double checking one thing. No. And they are not looking. They're from what I can tell. I'm gonna move myself up to about like right here. How do they look from what I can tell? Like, do they look like they're roughed up, or are they still gonna be a while?
The owlbear is looking a bit rough.
Okay. So then I will. Okay.
I just punched him.
I'm gonna look up, be like, pardon me for intruding, but I want to have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to kind of snap my finger, and there'll be a little spark that occurs in front of the. This is occurring like literally in this spot, like right here. A little spark occurs in front of the owlbear, and then you see this ball of fire just kind of float and just stay there. I'm activating flaming sphere. Let's see. Let me put this. There you go.
Great balls.
Yep. And let's see. Let me double check one thing. Okay, sorry. I'm actually, you know what? Slight correction. I'm gonna start it on this side here to the left of the goblin, and I'm going to push it 10 feet into the area, so both of them have to make a dex save at the moment.
You can start and push it in turn you cast it.
It says as a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet, and it's an action to cast it. So unless
That makes sense. Yep.
yeah, I say unless you want me to wait until the next turn, I can do that. Then it'll just stay inside where the owlbear is. But yeah, so
It makes sense. It in the order it's written, you can cast it and then bonus action. So yeah,
cool. All right, so then yeah, they both need to make a dex save, please.
dex save.
Let's go.
Dex save for the goblin. Dex save for the owlbear. So it's a 14 dex save for the goblin and an 18 for the owlbear.
Okay, they both save, but they will take half damage. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I rolled 2 ones.
Oh no.
So they both take
Oh,
1
no.
They both take 1 damage.
How do you want it? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
So you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no. Now, just for the record, it is staying on the spot that's right here where the owlbear is at. So, I believe this thing it said if it's any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must. Okay, so yeah. So anybody who ends their turn within 5 feet of the sphere will have to make a dex save. Yeah, cool. That's it. So we're good to go for now.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
Well done.
Thank you.
This goblin is not happy with you. It's going to swing at you with their scimitar, which an 8 does not probably gonna. I'm sorry, is going to swing at dude anyway.
Oh, okay. I was like, how is he swinging at me? I have so many questions.
Just Darth Vader throws it at you.
I believe in the Force.
No, sorry, I'm sure an 8's not gonna hit dude there. So
Oh,
goblin these nuts. Oh, that's so mean. Not nice. But he is going to bonus action disengage and move 5, 10. Go kind of taking off running this way.
Is that a reaction attack against him for running away from him?
They have the bonus action to disengage. They have the nimble escape feat, so
You wily little bastard.
they are wily little bastards. They are absolutely that.
cowards.
Maybe that's one of them.
Okay, and
My these
then
nuts joke scared him away.
this owlbear is
Yes.
going to beak at dude with 2 swords and then claw as it spins back around at Mank again. So beak attack of 10 to dude and a claw attack of 9 to Mank. I'm assuming neither of those hit.
I'm too quick.
You can't
And
catch
we're-
me.
Can't catch me.
I'm too quick. Wait, I could say it faster.
And
I'm
it
too
is.
quick. Sorry.
No. It's your turn.
It's
What's
too-
up?
All right. So Jonah is going to. I think.
Inflict
If I
pain.
were to
When to inflict pain. True facts.
rise up and forward for my 5 feet, bring it to about 10-ish feet. 15, 20, 25, 30. I wouldn't be able to get in range of that guy. Okay, so do- hey, kitty, no chewing on phones.
Go ahead.
Getting my head out.
Bye.
That's a back.
You know what? I'm just going to bonus action summon my spiritual weapon. Oh, didn't mean to actually do the roll, but that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
Which is when I cast a spell, I can make a melee spell attack against creatures, so it does count. Awesome. So natural 20 attack with the spiritual weapon against the owlbear.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear. Owl bear.
That
Are they edible?
is 1d8 plus spell ability modifier. Did it already do that? Yeah, so
They could turn their heads all the way.
I think that rolled 8 damage.
280 degrees.
Calvin.
So yeah, that'll. Why is it only
Let's
saying 1d8? It should be 1d8 plus 4. And then doubled for the.
So actually
crit?
12 and doubled for 24.
Yes.
What's it look like as you slaughter this owl bear?
Yeah, I just like summon up my spiritual weapon, which is a blacksmith's hammer, and it just like comes crashing down to create a new anvil out of that head.
Caved in. Fatality.
Beautiful.
Oh
That's
wow, that was a lot easier than I meant. Hey, goblins!
Yeah, as it just ragdolls to the ground after that, just into a owlberry heap. Fluff.
Well, then because I have movement and a regular action still, I will charge after the goblin, get right up next to him with my 30 feet of movement, and I will swing on the goblin with my flail. Just like, nope, no running away. You hurt my friends. And that's a 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
Get him.
That'll be for 9, and then I'll do my +2 for the radiant form. So that'll be 11 damage total onto him.
And what's it look like when you kill this one?
Drop the
Yeah.
hammer, look, see the goblin. Oh no, you don't. Go charging up with my fucking flail on book on a chain and just fucking send its head flying. Well, him flying, but yeah.
Yeah,
4.
absolutely.
At least it's not me.
Yeah, you get some serious distance on him, and yeah, it does not goes to do the thing where he gets up and then collapses, make it a little dramatic. So
And stay down.
they felt all of that. Wasn't an insta kill. They got the time for the pain.
They felt every moment of it.
They felt every moment of that. That'll stick with them.
That's what you get for trapping us with an owl bear. We thought it was just you guys. By the way, where's your friend?
Generational trauma.
The other Gerblin has stayed hidden. So, you guys are out of initiative.
Oh, I popped the fire out before anybody else has to get hurt. Take a little-
Dot, 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 dot.
yeah, because technically, do with 2 swords and Mank, if they wouldn't have moved, would have had to make another save, or would have had to make a save. It's like, cool, get
Okay.
you out.
They got plenty of health.
I just want to point out that we went into this fight and I did not get hit originally, so just want to point out that I survived this fight today.
Dun, 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 dun,
Good on you,
dun.
buddy.
You die a
I'll give
lot?
you a gold star if I ever find one.
Odell has been downed more than a handful of times in this campaign. already.
I've never had a character who's gone down so many times.
Squishy.
Our original characters for this campaign ended up in a TPK, and we had to make whole new characters.
It was so sad. So sad.
Was sad.
No, that was for
Oh, wait.
his other campaign, his homebrew one.
That's right, it's not
one
this
was
one.
Just
That's
these
true.
characters so far.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. You're right.
Yeah.
Although I still miss, my little friend. Oobleck.
So,
I
rest in
miss
peace.
Oobleck so much.
I was
Right.
not expecting a TPK that early though, so it kind of made it so I had to rewrite a bunch of stuff here. Like, oh boy, that actually I was not expecting that early. I, as the DM, was not prepared for that.
Congratulations, you threw your own game off.
I'm excited
Yeah,
to
there's
go
a-
back into that then.
Mm-hmm.
There was a game I played once where I was the only survivor in the group. Everyone else died, and it was pretty traumatizing. Like everyone was reacting so, like shocking to their characters being off. It was
Your character has to live with it.
Yeah.
yeah.
The sole survivor. There can only be one.
I made a memorial garden.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was like
Nice.
it was like a super like orc battle too, or something like that killed everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
nice.
pretty early on. Like, how does this happen so fast?
Oh, it happened so quickly.
All right.
We
Happened.
did it.
Any last words before we log off for the night?
Have a wonderful week, everybody. Thanks for watching us, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Yep. Next
Be
Saturday.
careful of your fingers and flammable objects around you, and have a happy 4th of July weekend, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Happy 4th of July.
Don't burn yourself on fireballs.
Don't cast fireball on yourself or your friends.
It's like Odell,
Doesn't
darn it.
touch ballrooms.
All right.
Later, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Take care.
We're clear.